Good morning, 901. What's up, girl? How you doing? Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Did you celebrate 4th of July? Hey, Miss Brenda, thank you for the sparkles. I appreciate you, sweetheart. How y'all doing this morning? Hopefully you ladies been okay. I've been doing good. No complaints. My son is doing good, both of them. I mean, I could complain, but I'm not going to. Hey, Mary, good morning. How are you? Yes, sir. What? Love you too. Love you, Tristan. Yeah, I'm doing good, y'all. Happy Sunday. We're going to talk about a few things. We're going to catch up. Oh, y'all did something in the back of the house? Honey, my kids went out and had them some little fun, and that was pretty much it, honey. That was it. That was all, folks. My kids enjoyed themselves. That's all that matters. They had some poppets. So that's what they were doing. They're not going to get off into those big fireworks and stuff like that. I'm not even finna get off into those big fireworks like that. Plus, the weather was really bad. It was raining. It started raining. The weather started to change. They were saying something about 85 miles per hour winds coming in, um, tearing things up. So that's pretty much how the 4th of July in Oklahoma was. It was raining. Not all day, but it started raining. Like later on throughout the day, it started raining. And I mean raining hard. But that didn't stop people from being out there popping them firecrackers. So them people were still out there popping them firecrackers and doing the most. But they're gonna do the fireworks show today because they canceled it yesterday due to the rain. So some fireworks shows that were supposed to be done last night or yesterday are going to be done today. That's if it don't rain. I mean, I'm just saying. hmm So my kids enjoyed themselves when it wasn't raining. But then eventually it started raining. What's up, Sosa? Hey, BB. Yeah, so eventually it had started raining, y'all. And it started raining and it started pouring down out there. I mean, honey, you couldn't even see outside. But then it stopped. But then I think it went out. It kept going throughout the night, but it's not doing anything right now. But this weather is just weird. But, anyways, thank y'all for tuning into this stream. We seem to have a runaway. Somebody's on the run. I mean, I don't know if they're on the run or not, but it seems that way because I'm just saying, um, it's interesting. So we see that there has not been. Oh, yeah, I seen Jasmine went live yesterday. She decided to share her 4th of July. She did not go to her mother's house. She had all of her kids with her, and she decided to do a get ready with me, and we're going to talk about it. We most definitely are. So have y'all peeped out the new braids? Do y'all like them? I think they're very cute. Compliments to Chrissy. I think she's her inspiration, but hmm. But I also seen that those girls over there, um, you know, I think that every little girl deserves to walk around with their hair combed all the time. Not some of the time, not partially of the time. I mean, but all the time. I think that if you have children that are of the age they're going to be around people of their peers during the summertime, that you still keep their appearance up. It does not matter if they're in school or not. I just think that would be the right thing to do, especially if you're going to take time. What's the way for it? Especially if you're going to take time for yourself and see to it that you can put long braids in your hair. I think you should prioritize doing the same for your girls because they deserve it. Those children, those little girls. I'm talking about Ava. I'm talking about Kaylin, and I'm talking about what's her name, Amaya. They do deserve to always be presentable because they're pretty little girls. I don't know no child that's going to sit up here and say that they don't want their hair combed during the summer because they want their hair fresh for school. What does that have to do with anything? What does her hair being fresh for school have to do with her hair being combed now? So you mean to tell me you don't think that combing her hair now is a thing to do? You think that you should wait until school starts? That's crazy. So she just walking around with braids dangling from her head. That's about to fall out, probably half falling out, because it looks like the ponytail that she tried to put on Maya's head, I mean, there was just a handful of braids. I mean, like three of them. And then she just doesn't get, she acts like she doesn't know. It's not that she acts like she doesn't want to. Nobody's saying that she shouldn't make herself presentable because she should always look presentable as well. But when it comes to your kids, they should always be more presentable than you. Should nobody always see you showing up looking like something? But then when you see your children, it's like, and Legendary still got a whole bunch of stuff in his hair, but then she proceeds to put a hat on it. But then leaves Aiden's hair. He didn't get, he wasn't able to get, it seemed like the only person that was dressed up for the fourth was little Legendary. Meanwhile, I don't know what was going on with everyone else. Nevertheless, I'm glad that the kids enjoyed themselves, that they were able to, and she better be careful with where she stays at. It seems like where she stays at is very nice. I ain't no hater. It seemed like it's a very nice location. It seemed like it's quiet. I didn't see any other kids out there with no fireworks though. So I hope nobody tries to report her because, she was so adamant of letting everybody know where she moved to when she moved because the content wasn't content over there. So it was more so, I'm going to give y'all something to talk about. So this is where I moved to. And I also moved by a pond. And, she started, letting us know and describing everything around where she's staying. So, I'm just hoping that she don't get herself in no type of situation because, like I said, here in Oklahoma, and I know this is probably other places as well, you're really not supposed to be dealing with no fireworks within the city limits. You're supposed to go out to the country. Usually people here we go out to Spencer, okay? Go out to the country, all the way out there somewhere. Somewhere it's country based, not in the city limits. Because if they catch you in the city limits, you can be fined or jail, whatever the case may be. You know, I don't think that they have limitations on as to what fireworks you can use in the city limits. I believe that all, at least from what I could remember when I was younger, things might have changed because I don't pop firecrackers. You know, So things might have changed. I don't think there's limitations as to what you can use while in the city limits. I believe that all fireworks are banned in the city limits, that they have to be used outside because anything that's pertaining to you lighting something that's causing it to spark fire, something can catch on fire. So I think they would want anything pertaining to something that's firework like to be out in the country or something like that, which is kind of crazy because I mean, it just depends on where you at out in the country. There could be a lot of trees. I don't think trees and fire should mix, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's usually where they want us to go is out there, out of the city limits. Straight facts, do you think that Jasmine doesn't do his hair because Chris tells her not to, a sensory thing with dairy, as well as her being lazy? Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't see him telling her not to comb his hair because why would he tell her not to comb his hair? I mean, it could very much be a sensory thing due to the fact that his hair is matted to his head. So if your mama have to come to your head and pull your hair with a comb to comb your hair all the time because she doesn't comb your hair all the time and it's matted, then okay, it could lead to a sensory or he could be, tender headed. But that still does not mean that you don't comb your kid's hair. You still find some type of way. If he's not allowing you to, or whatever, I believe the legendary would sit in a chair and get his hair cut. So there's really no excuses as to why she's allowing him to walk around like that. If she's able to go buy hair to put in her head, and she already got hair on her head, she should have been using the hair that she put in her head for her daughter's hair. So then they would have not been missing braids, and she would have been able to put a full ponytail on Maya's head yesterday. All I'm saying is this. You can do whatever you want to do with your kids. I'm just a commentator. What's up, Mama Boo? I'm just a commentator. I can't tell you what to do with your kids. I'm just off observation as to what I see, and I'm just speaking as to what I observe. If you're going to have your kids and you're going to use them for content, the least you can do as a parent, if you're going to be using them for content and you're going to be paid off the content that they're in, you could at least make sure that they're presentable. So the hair that she used in her head, that long hair all the way down her back, I ain't doing it. I'm not putting nothing all the way down to my ass if it's not mine. I mean, that's way time consuming. But then she'll sit up there and say, oh, you guys think I got time to do all of their hair? It's very time consuming. I mean, who told you lay on your back to have all of them? You cannot sit up here and say what you can't not do, but you chose to lay on your back to have these children. They didn't ask to be here. You got them here. So now that they're here, you have to do what you have to do as a parent to see to it that they are cared for, whether you want to or not. If you can get yourself prepared to get on TikTok battles and sit on TikTok battles and battle, then that time that you're doing, that's content. I believe that doing all of their hair is content, but she don't see it as that because she doesn't want to. She's going to wait until school starts. And they probably be starting school with their hair just like that. Or she'll wait until the last minute and say, oh, you guys don't have the money for it. But yet she's been on TikTok saying that she's getting money over there for the kids. But she hasn't been posting over here, barely. I remember when Chris was in the pictures, they were tired putting ponytails on their head, but it was around the time Derry was wearing a helmet. I believe Chris told her to not cut the hair to hide his head. Oh, really? I mean, well, his head still is, you can still see it. You can still see that his head is not shaped, that his head is still flat, regardless whether he have hair on his head or whether he does not have hair on his head. You can still see that his head is still flat in the back because Chris's head is flat in the back. So it's no hiding that. But I don't believe that he didn't tell her not to comb it. Let's just say what you're saying is true about him not wanting her to cut it to hide his head. She could at least still put some grease, apply a comb and a brush to comb the length in the dirt. Also, that means she told him not to shampoo it too. What's up, Henny? I mean, because I'm just saying. Because it seemed like it's not being shampooed either. So I guess that's just, she said, one, you guys, I don't like untangling his hair. His hair shouldn't be tangled for you to have to untangle it because you shouldn't be matted to his head. Because if you're combing his hair every day, or if you're combing out his hair every day, it won't be matted. And she wouldn't have no issues or no problems with combing his hair. His hair is always stuck to his head. So of course, if she takes it and does, like, she gonna have to take that comb gonna be, she gonna have to, like she arm wrestling. I'm just saying. It's just, she gonna have to put some water on that shit. You know, Jasmine needs to get herself together. It's nothing wrong with what she does for herself. It's nothing wrong with keeping herself up because she's supposed to, as she should. It's better than her coming on here with her hair sticking out her ponytail and she's almost 40 years old. I mean, I'm just saying, little girls walk around with their hair messed up like that if they done played after a while. I mean, at least I hope so. You know, other than that, I mean, a grown woman with your hair sticking out here and there, at least she's been combing her hair, but at least comb your kids' hair, because I'm just saying. I mean, Kayla's braids is not braids no more. Those things done turned into some straight up dreads. All right, y'all, I'm back. Hey, Karen. Yeah, she just needs to, like, I'm just saying, like, if you could find time, don't make excuses when you shouldn't have to. I mean, like, there's no excuses. Whatever you choose not to do for your kids is solely your business. But it's when you start making excuses and making it seem like you're going to do something for them and do nothing at all. Who asked you to volunteer that information for you not to do what you say you're going to do? I mean, I'm just saying. She said, "Oh well, you guys." Kaylin said she does not want her hair done until school starts, and I'm just thinking to myself, should she just walking around whole summertime around her friends and stuff? She's going places to summer camp with her hair like that. Really? I said that shit is wild. But anyways, teachers on. If that's how you like it, then I love it. I just wouldn't send my kids nowhere like that. I mean, what you choose to let your kids look like when they're sitting around the house, they sitting around the privacy of their own home. They're comfortable. What's up, Osan? They're sitting in their house. So they can look however you want them to look or whatever. But still and yet, length in their hair. Now, if I see some length in either one of my children's hair, I'm gonna take a brush or comb, and that's just coming up out of there. Dandruff, anything of a sort. It's okay if you feel like you don't want to comb your kids' hair, then fine. But it's when you taking them outside to other people, and other people have to see them. You should care what they look like, especially if you sending their asses off to summer camp. What's up, Simonia? I mean, summer camp. So they going around all of their friends. All of their friends' hair is done, did, and she just having to look at herself in the mirror where and still ain't got her glasses. I mean, I understand because listen, Tristan breaks his glasses. I mean, like it seems like all the time. But still and yet, we know our children have to have their glasses to see. And the more you prolong to not go get them or whatever, I'm trying to figure out, I mean, between the both of Philip and, I mean, I'm just saying something like that, even if y'all can't get it. I mean, you ain't gonna find somebody that can get it because I guarantee you that I will. I most definitely will. I'm not gonna tell you that I won't. I'm not gonna allow my kids to go out with anything. So if I'm not able, if they father not able, you damn right I'm gonna see who's able to see to it that my kids don't go without shit. I mean, I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna see to it because that's just what I'm going to do. They're not gonna go without if I know they're in need. I'm not going to sit up here and let my kids go through no type of struggling or no type of bullying for nothing. I'm not saying even if they wasn't going through that or if they didn't have to witness something like that or not have to worry about their hair not being combed that they wouldn't experience something. I'm just saying I'm not going to add to it. I'm not going to allow, I'm not going to send my kids nowhere for them to be talked about. I would not be surprised if Kaylin does not get teased because of her. I'm just saying. I believe that she is getting teased about her hair. I mean, she's a teenager. She should walk around like, for you to say that she don't want no fresh hair or her, I mean, not even to want, okay, bet. She wants her braids to be fresh. Okay, well, the ones that's dangling out of her scalp off of her head, okay, let's go ahead and take them out then. And let's put her a nice ponytail in her ponytail. Okay. Or let's just give her some breaks since we know you are capable of doing hair now. Real good. You might need to get you a chair, you know, and get you some people in it. And get you some money, honey, because you with it. Oh yeah, you did your own hair. So we know you can do their hair. It should be no excuses, honey. I'm just saying. That's just sorry. That's beyond sorry. You're gonna have to want to do something better than that. I mean, you even decided to DoorDash and take time out of your day that could have been for your children to make sure that you made it all the way to Cadence. But I mean, dang, Kaylin's hair is not even done. You ain't even got time for that. That's wild. You done went down there to seen Christy's hair, honey. She done, hey, I guess some things just don't change, huh? She got a bestie back and she decided that she wants to go and do her hair. Just like I said, well, I guess Christy gonna be taking her hair down now. Hmm. Christy can't have nothing to herself. Shit. I said, wow. At first when I seen the braids, I said, okay, cool, that's cute. All right. But then when I seen her come in there with that spiral stuff to add to the braids, I said, oh, I knew you was gonna do it, but I thought you was gonna do it sooner than what you did. You know. She waited a little bit. What's up, Mia? What's up? I'm sure that Kaylin would have liked, yeah, I'm sure she would have liked him too. I mean, Kaylin is a very pretty little girl, Amaya and Ava. And she needs to just see to it that she keeps them up to par. It's important. I mean, she was once a kid, so she should know. I'm pretty sure she had some encounters where somebody said something to her that she didn't like when she was a child or when she was a teenager that made her feel some type of way, talked about what she looked like or whatever or whatnot. So she already know what she could be experiencing. So what I'm saying is, why would you add to it the hair, all of that hair that she done braided all the way down her back? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Mary? It could have been for those girls, all three of them, because all three of their hair is not done. And I understand that, some kids, I don't know if they've been swimming, and I hope if they've been swimming, if that's why their hair look like that, their hair has been getting washed every time they've been coming from swimming. It ain't just been swimming with that chlorine still stuck in the braids in the hair. I'm just saying, because if ain't nobody trying to fix the hair, I doubt if anybody washing it. I'm just saying. Imagine sitting on TikTok, dolled up to battle strangers, with your kid walking in the background with you with all kind of white length in their hair. I was just looking at Legendary. I said, well, and then when I finally got a view of Kaylin, I said, those braids been in there probably since school started. No, I'm gonna give it a little bit. I'm gonna say about they've been in there since school, since before school. That's for sure. So I'm gonna give it a little good 4 months or so, cause school is about to start again. Before we know it, all of our kids will be back in school again. I mean, like tomorrow. That quick. I mean, it's already the 5th. It was just July yesterday. It just became the 1st. I feel like I was just on here yesterday, but I wasn't. That's how fast and close these days are together. I mean, time really waits for nothing. I mean, that shit's spinning. I mean, it's like on a spinning wheel with time. Time is just keep traveling, keep going, and keep going nonstop. But hold on though. Let's get off of that for a second, because that deadbeat that's done ran over, she's on the run. Now let's just talk about this. So before old girl left that apartment and she was packing it up, talking about she was moving, but also she let it be known that she was going to be going on vacation, because she was going to be going to go on vacation with her family members for the 4th of July. We all know she has a PO she has to request, and she has to get approval in order to move around. See, she thinks she's so clever and so smart, because even if this is not what it is, this is what it looks like to me. If a person has gotten approval, if they put in a request to leave the state of Texas to go to California or Florida, they wouldn't have to hide where they're at. They would be able to be visibly seen where they're on vacation at. They wouldn't have to go on a hiatus, because we know somebody that's attention seeker, that seek attention all the time, is not going to go without being noticed. She's not going to go under the radar unless she's trying to hide. She definitely don't want nobody to know where she's moving to. It. I don't care where she's moving to. That makes me no difference, because everywhere she moves to ends up getting leaked, because she can't keep her ass closed long enough. So the man that she ends up entertaining, for some reason, ends up exposing her address or anything like that. So therefore, I mean, it eventually will come out where she's staying or where she's moving to. Because once that baby drop, which that baby will be dropping soon, she'll be back on the prowl, just like she was once before. She's not gonna stop. So she's doing. She finally decided she wanted to come up live yesterday in the corner. Now this is a place where when she's always leaving Texas, going somewhere where she's not supposed to be, or whatever the case may be. That explains a lot to me. Like, now that I think about a lot of things. Y'all remember when she was playing like she was homeless off in that car? Meanwhile, she was just driving back to Texas. That's all she was doing. That's why she was in that car, because she was driving back to Texas. And she had to stage it and put it a certain way in order for it to be presented a certain way, so that it could seem a certain way when it's not. What's up, Vine? So her packing and stuff like that, if she done left and went out of town and the PO don't know that she's really gone, what she could say is that she was just busy moving, right? You're enough for Cincinnati and getting ready to deal with a thunderstorm. Well, you be safe, sweetheart, and make sure you take cover if you need to. Make sure if you need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital, get in the basement. All right. Go to the school. You know, they got shelter too. If you got a school close nearby, wherever you need to do to seek shelter, honey. I hope it don't get too bad because they said the winds that we were going to experience was going to be tearing some stuff down. And I believe that we did experience some winds like that, and it actually did. And it always happens and more. I mean, I just don't go that way. You know, it seems to be, I don't know. They just seem to like it over there. The thunderstorms, the tornadoes, it just goes over there and wreak havoc over there on the homes and on the cars, on the lights, you name it, you know. My facts at this point where I don't believe nothing out this girl's mouth except for what I see. She low down. She needs to be under the jail along with them dads if they don't get there. They're not. It's not going to happen, Vaughn. If those men have not seeked to come out to get their kids, they're not going to. Zolo's living his life like it's golden with his hair missing on the top of his head. Okay? All right, he's not thinking about anything of a sort. So AJ just gonna have to get it how he live it. As he grows up, I hope that he has somebody that cares for him enough. You know, a woman that's a real woman that could step in for him to be a real woman figure for him, and a man that's a real man that could step in for him and be a real man figure for him. It ain't always who you come from because sometimes those people ain't shit. Sometimes it takes outside people that are not connected to you by blood to assist you along the way. And he does not have that. Not with her or with that man child that's over there. That's showing money but not giving none to see about his son being okay. Well, he don't need to give her nothing. I take that back. I don't agree with him giving her any of his money from hand to hand. I believe that if he decided or if he chose to be a stand-in, a step-up dad, go get a DNA test because that's not an excuse to be an absent parent because of what you don't know. Because we all know that Dana, she'll find out and figure it out for his ass pronto if he takes those steps, if he wants to know. Or he can go put himself on child support and they'll see to it that she takes that boy to get that DNA test done. Okay? He ain't trying to do nothing. He ain't been trying to do nothing. That boy is about to be 5 years old. Okay? Kalani is about to be 3 years old. And the newborn baby that belongs to Joey and Olivia is about to be born pretty soon. And that baby's probably not going to see him until she is 2 years old, just like Kalani. Who knows? I mean, I'm just saying. Or not at all. Because, see, Olivia's playing these little games of where she wants her baby to be born because she doesn't want the baby to be born in this jurisdiction because then they won't own the baby and they won't be able to tell her what she can and cannot do with the baby. And she explained that California and Florida operates on the same, no, that Florida and Texas operates on the same lines of certain things when it pertains to children. So if she's in California where her mama is at, it's a possibility that she wants to have that baby in California because whatever rules they have or laws they have does not are not the same as Florida and Texas. She might be playing some type of weird ass game like that. She think that she's calculated and clever. But let's just say, what if those people been looking for her? Because she had just had an open case before she decided to leave and jump ship and go where she is. And she can do whatever she wants to do. It's her prerogative. But there's consequences to your actions, and there's a cause and effect for your actions as well. So I hope that she's willing, she's ready for whatever it is to come. If there is something to come, she would have to deal with the consequences. It is what it is. I mean, because like I said, if you got permission from your PO, there would be no need for you to hide from being on the internet when this is where you love to be at. I mean, she's neglecting her. I mean, she's neglecting her high. She has not came. Oh, she came yesterday. I mean, because it's coming closer to her coming back to where she needs to be at in Texas. So therefore, she's going to start showing herself because it's getting closer to her getting back to Texas. So yeah, she's going to show herself more often now. We're going to see her probably sometime more next week because the little vacation is over with, and she got to get back home. Let's just say, for instance, those people came back knocking on that door, looking for her, and she's gone. Let's just say, for instance, that somebody then tipped her PO and know that she's gone, but they gonna call her because if they call her for what they gonna call her for? They just gonna wait until her ass get back and get her. I mean, she don't even think of the possibilities of what can be because she thinks that she can do whatever she wants to do. I mean, if nobody's seeing to it that she is actually being, held for her actions, being held accountable for her actions, then she's gonna continue to keep doing what she wants to do. I mean, this was all to hide the fact that she's moving to wherever she's moving to. For her to think that she can move up and pack up and just jump from one state to the other, honey, no. Since when? I mean, she's choosing by this is her choice to decide that she is just not going to um be a part of those kids' life because of what Gerard won't do with her. And it does not have anything to do with those kids. What Gerard won't do with her does not have anything to do with her not seeing to it that she get her kids when she's supposed to. But in her mind, she feels that it is, so therefore she's abandoning them. That's abandoning. That's abandonment. That's not you saying, "Oh, well, I'm gonna just let you have it," because I would never tell nobody I'm gonna let them have it when it comes to my kids, not even their daddy. No, it's not gonna ever go like that. I'm not gonna ever say you could have it because of what you're doing. No, I'm gonna still show up and show out for my kids until something changes, and that's just what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna worry about no relationship that I'm trying to have with him that we no longer have anymore, because the only thing that we need to be focusing on is co-parenting. That's it. That's all. And if that's not what we're talking about, then we don't have nothing to talk about, and that's just what it is. I mean, she wants something that does not exist. She wants something that she does not even need to be focusing on. It does not need to be no type of eyes on Gerard. It needs to be eyes on the kids that she has abandoned. That she keeps disappointing time and time again. But I'm pretty sure that that disappointment is over with, because after a while, after you have seen how somebody is, you already see what they're gonna give. So I mean, you're not gonna expect nothing less or nothing more. You're gonna expect exactly what they have been given this whole entire time. And Olivia haven't been given shit. She haven't tried to. For the 6 years that she has been absent, she has chosen herself over her kids more than anything. And she's going to continue to keep doing it. Those kids don't mean nothing to her. Those kids are what she could have reaped from them is what she wanted from them. That's it. Benefits. Those benefits were snatched from her. That's why she had to go along and get more of it. That's why she's still where she's at right now, because she had to replace those to get so that she could continue to keep doing what she's doing, and that's nothing. She's not doing anything special. Like I said, if my claim to fame was that I got on here with a family and that family is no longer with me anymore, I mean, like let's just be real. You come on here with a whole family, and now you on here with a whole new set of a recast of kids, and you don't really put your middle finger up to your first three as if like they don't exist, and then you're gonna make the excuse and say that one day they'll realize that I did everything, you did nothing. Only in your mind to justify you being piss poor so that you can sleep even though you ain't sleeping. The bags prove it. Oh, well, if he wants the kids to be without their mother, you don't even know what that is. You don't even know how to be one of them. You don't know how to be a mother. A real mother would never abandon their children to do what you're doing. You're all the way wherever you at when you supposed to be with your kids right now. I mean, it's still the summertime, but yet you are where? California, Florida, you know, instead of in Texas. You're so dumb because you still felt like you still had to check in. It was just better if you didn't check in at all. That little odd ass stream that you did when you went live while you was in that pool that seemed very weird. And then you took, I mean, like, You deleted it or you put it on private or whatever, and then you kept going live or you kept uploading and taking it down and like just being weird. That's how I know that you couldn't stay away, because you had to keep doing that to keep people's attention. Like, oh, she keeps uploading. You want to smile. Oh, she keeps uploading and taking stuff down. Like, that was you letting us know, oh, no, I still need this. You over there. Girl, you was over there fainting. You was over there scratching and shit. You can't wait till you get back home, huh? So you can lie. I mean, like, let's just be real though. But what if your PO come to your house? Like, what if your PO show up at your door? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't there. What you gonna tell them? You got your Jen as your alibi. Jen better stop doing dumb. You know, I'm not saying that you do, Jen, but if you a dumbass that was willing to do stuff and willing to lie and willing to put your own self in a situation with this fool, knowing that she done already put herself in many situations that she can't even get herself out of, and she's including you, like, you know how she had yourself on had you on that GoFundMe account, girl, I wouldn't be doing shit on some wire fraud type shit, allegedly, girl. Hey, check this out. I'm not gonna be running with nobody that's gonna be thinking they finna be using me as a scapegoat when they get into some shit, thinking they finna use me as no alibi, bitch, because I don't know what you're talking about. I'd rather for you not to tell me nothing, because when I tell them I don't know nothing, bitch, that's what exactly what it's gonna be. I don't know shit. Now, hypothetically speaking, let's just say she would use that girl as an alibi when she says they ask her where she was at. Let's just say somebody did go knock at that door and have been looking for her after she's been gone for about a week. And a little bit of change. Not too much. I mean, you can't be that dumb. But when you really do think that you can do what you want to do and there's no consequences, there's always consequences. It don't matter how late the consequences come, just know that they're coming. I mean, she really did put in her mind that that's just something that she just does not want to do. She really has put in her mind that she has made the decision that she's just not going to be a mother to those kids. I mean, can you really sit up there and say that you love your kids and you abandon them like that? I can't really say that you could say it. I'm not going to give you that, because that's a lie. I cannot sit up here and tell you that I love my kids and abandon them. I cannot sit up here and tell you that I'm supposed to have my kids this summer, but yeah, I chose me over the summer because I'm mad at their daddy because he won't kiss my ass. He won't let me have my way with him, but I'm sitting up here telling everybody he wants his way with me. Hence to why he won't allow me to see my kids. No, nobody's going to keep playing these little childish ass games with you when you're a grown woman. Supposed to be. You're not going to keep picking and choosing like they some type of toys or something. When you want to play with them, you'll pick them up and play with them. But when you don't want to play with them no more, you just throw them in a corner and just put them there until you want to play with them again. No. No, ma'am. You can do those kids that you got in your custody for now. You can do them like that. You could pick, oh, you do. I mean, a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old govern themselves all the way in another room while you all the way in the back and they by the door. They by the front door. You all the way in the back room and they by the front door while you on live doing this. You don't know if they could walk out the door while you sit up there on live and all she sits there and doing call their names. Now get her ass up and see where they at. She's relying on the noise that they're making to determine if they okay or not. And they could be in there not okay and not screaming and yelling and crying and still be in there doing some shit they're not supposed to be doing, and they be on their way to be crying and hurting themselves because you're not going to go see what they doing. The same way Kalani, the 2-year-old, had to come and tell her mama. And good thing that she was starting to talk. That his ass was sitting up on that stove, pouring the seasoning out on the stove in a pot. Only God knows what he was finna do next if Kalani didn't come off in there and tell her what he was in there doing, and guess what she was doing? How would I know what he was in there doing? How would I know Kalani told her what he was in there doing? Because she was sitting up here doing this. I mean, when you don't have no type of alertness, no type of awareness, and you got little kids like that, then you don't need little kids like that. God forbid the newborn baby. I mean, but I mean, so far, AJ and Kalani done made it to 2 and 4 years old, barely. Just wait till she get back to Texas. I mean, she can't do too much right now because for one, she's somewhere where they probably told her for one, they probably don't want her to be recording all up in their shit, which I don't blame them. You don't be recording my shit. Nope. Don't be pulling no Jasmines in my shit. Okay. If I didn't tell you it was okay, don't you take it up on yourself and make it okay. Don't put no camera off into my shit when you enter, and unless I want you to, unless I tell you it's okay. So I understand her protecting the privacy of where she is or whatever the case may be, but that's not what it is. That's not all of what it is. That's part of it. But it's where she is where she don't want nobody to know. Like, so she could say that she went and spent the week with Jen. Who's to say that Jen and her stay in the same area? She may stay in another city in Texas or whatever. You know, I'm peeping it. She thinks she's smart. I believe that Jen's been used. Listen here. I believe that Jen's been used a bunch of times in her little shenanigans. It wouldn't be me. I wouldn't be getting brought up on no type of situations or be put off in no type of situations with nobody in regards to some shit that I'm not supposed to be doing. I do my dirt up on my lonely homie. So therefore, nobody can tell up on me. You know, you won't be able to tell what I did because you won't be with me when I do it. If I do anything, you won't be with me. I won't tell on myself, but I guarantee if somebody else is with me, if they decide they wanted to, hey, they just might. They just might start singing like a canary. You know, I wouldn't have no parts in that shit. Like I said, Jen's name was even on the GoFundMe, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared. And then what even happened to the GoFundMe? Did anybody even add any funds to it or not? I mean, she has so many things going on and nothing at all. I mean, nothing but lies, scamming, pretty much so. And that's not no fucking alleged, because, bitch, I'm going to call it like I see it, because if you ain't in need of it, there's no need for you to be asking for it. You can't be sitting up here talking about you homeless, but you got a whole home to go to. Homeless people don't have no home to go to. They're homeless. They're homeless. I mean, they're on the streets. Not that you live in a hotel. You may not have no residence of your own, but if you live in a hotel, you still got somewhere to go. So therefore, you may not have a home of your own, but you damn sure ain't homeless. That first time, or not the first time, but when she went and was playing with Kalani and AJ off in the truck or whatever, talking about she was homeless in Florida. But meanwhile, the apartment was still back in Texas because she was never evicted out of it, because that's what the story she was singing, that she was going to get evicted out of the apartment. It was all types of weird ass shit. I mean, like, why would you even speak those type of things over yourself? So when it happens to you, then don't cry about it. And definitely don't come on here and talk about it, because you didn't cry wolf enough. Oh yeah, call wolf. That's what you do. Let him stand in and help you. I'm just saying. It's really sad and it's really fucking pathetic. Because if I got on here and showed my ass, like I done got on here and showed y'all asses about y'all entire piss poor ass lives and shit. If I got on here and broadcast my life the way that y'all did, yeah, I mean, I would hope. I would hope if I put myself out there like that and the people around me out there like that, and I felt like I made it or did something, I would hope I would have something to show for it. I would hope I would have something to show for it. I mean, because what good is to have nothing to show for it, but you done sit up here and broadcast all your damn business to the whole entire world of strangers for them to have something to talk about when it comes to you. Ain't that shit weird? I mean, damn. I mean, the numbers that you have accumulated was off the back of your bullshit. Struggle ass love situationships. Revenge babies. Stories of homelessness. I mean, all types of bullshit. I'm sorry, thanks, but if Jen is a nurse like I am, we both take an oath before God as well, mandated by law, to take care of the vulnerable and the weak. Oh, well. You call it what you saying, that's what she's doing when it comes to Olivia. Honey, I don't know. Yeah, it's very strange, Mama Boo. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? If she is using Jen, Jen is allowing herself to be used because ain't nobody gonna be able to use me if I don't want to be. No. Maybe she thinks that Olivia is some type of celebrity or some. Some people really do think that the people that they see that get a lot of views and a lot of clicks, that they're famous or something. I mean, I guess you can't say in their minds if that's how they feel, then that's how they feel. Who am I to say how somebody should feel about someone? Or whatever the case may be. But you got some fanatics, and maybe Jen is just one of them because ain't no way. Some people are willing to do anything to stay connected to somebody or whatever, or if they feel like they got something or whatever. I don't know. So mm-mm. I just find it very strange that she's been hiding. Like, no, not that I find it strange. Let me retract my last statement. It's not that I find it very strange that she's hiding because I know why she's doing it. Because for one, she's doing something that she's not supposed to be doing. And every time that she has made this move, she has done this right here. So just wait for it because another chaos situation is going to occur to where she's going to try to drown that out with what she's done did. Watch, just wait for it. And it's gonna have something to do with that baby. That's what it's gonna be about. It's gonna have something to do about that baby that she's carrying or whatever. It looked like her stomach was deflated. Who's to say she ain't already had it? I mean, I'm not checking for it, but who's to say that she ain't already had the baby? She might have. She might have. Hmm. So we shall see. We shall see what she's going to do with this one, nothing, because I believe her main focus is going to be solely on shitting on the females that she feel like they have been shitting on her. That baby that she's giving birth to is not going to get no type of attention because it's just not. And if anything, she's probably not going to show that baby. But then, if then again, she just may because, if that baby, let's just say, because this is just my thoughts and my opinions, don't have to be yours. That's Joy's baby. If you feel like it's Gamer Babies or um Prison Bay's baby or whoever babe, I say it's Joey's baby. Um, she just made sure because she knows that it's going to definitely get those views popping over there and just maybe Joy will pop out on that channel that he hasn't popped out on in a while, and maybe he'll have something to say after she shows that baby's face. But she's gonna hold it. It's gonna be like she's gonna try to hold that one. She's not gonna actually present that too fast because she's gonna bring that in slow. It's gonna be some other dumb shit that she comes in with. Probably with some type of situation with Gamer Baby because he's tripping on the fact that she's done had the baby and he can't see it because it's not his. I mean, she actually, I mean, a person is in fear of their life or think that they're scared of somebody is not going to continuously keep taunting somebody and then have to pack up their stuff and end up having to leave where they're at. And they have to show you visibly that they're packing up and they're leaving because they're scared. It's definitely going to be for views and cash apps. She's definitely going to be hitting that live button pretty soon, like very hard. What's today? Sunday? Oh yeah. So I could see her being back on her way, back where she's going, where she needs to be at. With the camera being up like this, and where we seeing up her damn nose and shit, the phone being up to the ceiling, and her talking about absolutely nothing. Like I said, I can't be happy about somebody carrying a baby that's not happy about a baby that they're carrying. That's a bunch of bullshit. I believe it's just a bunch of bitches laying on their back just having babies just for benefits, like I said. Because really and truly, if you see the interaction with their kids, there's no interaction, no connection whatsoever. None. And the connection that you do see, interaction that you do see is what? So I'm just saying, like, mm-mm-mm. She gonna have to get it together. But I just hope that Ryan, Robin, and Christian enjoyed their summer. Like I said, I hope they had a blast. I hope they actually didn't have to worry about thinking about their mama. I hope that their mother Antonisha gave them a good time and their father as well, because I mean certain shit just don't make no sense. But somebody's gonna always make sure that if they're a deadbeat, they'll prioritize themselves over their children's well being because they don't care. I mean, a person that's a deadbeat is gonna always make excuses as to why they can't show out for their kids, but they can show out for anybody. They can show up and show out for anybody else but their own. It's called a covert narcissist. You know, a person will present themselves to be certain ways to the public, but come on now, private to be something totally different. You know, um, those kids deserve better. They definitely don't deserve her. And she don't deserve to be in the company of them, because all she would do is taint them, as she already did, because the little visits that they were coming, all she did was talk about things that were something that they did not need to hear. Now, no grown person, no grown people, period, in general speaking, should be discussing. I understand that there's always going to be topics and there's going to be discussions about certain things, but make sure those discussions and those topics are not around where kids can ear hustle, because kids do listen and they're not stupid as you think they may be, because they're not stupid at all. And their comprehension is very on point. And they sit around and they listen to what you're saying. They be ear hustling. So I don't think that no parent should ever down talk or badmouth another parent around their kids. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because sometimes you can be caught in the heat of the moment. That shit just goes down, and it is what it is. And it is what it is. You know, people prioritize. Yeah, she sure did. She made that trip to go see Chrissy, but when it comes time for those kids to sit in front of her in a chair where she can part their hair and add weave to it, like she stood up and put weave in hers, she said she ain't got the time for that. You know what? I sat up there and watched people battling. And I said, so people really just be sitting at their screen watching. I could see how it can be very addictive, because you see a lot of shiny things flying around and you see a lot of big things flashing. It's kind of like you at the casino or some shit. You see a lot of things blinging and flashing, all kind of flashing lights and all kind of colorful things and shit. I can see why somebody can be addictive to that. But only if you have the time, though. Yeah. I ain't got the time for that shit. I don't. I mean, to each his own. Everybody's gonna do what they want to do. But I'm just saying, if you could find time to do what you want to do, that's important to you, why is that not on the important list of things? If you could say that I'm gonna make it my business to do this, I mean, how do you? I'm really wondering, how did Kaylin feel? How did Amaya feel? Ava probably don't give a shit. She's 8. I'm not gonna say she don't give a shit. She's 8 and she's old enough to understand and comprehend some things. So, how do you think they make your daughters feel, that you willing to make sure that you can save up some money and conjure up some money to go to Colorado to see your best friend's daughter graduate, but yet your daughter at home's hair that was once braid, that were plaited, I mean, that actually really did look like plaits, are now looking like some dreads that need to be retwisted again. And you make excuses for that. The same way I'm about to show y'all Legendary with all that damn length in his hair. It's just beyond me. It don't make no damn sense. None. None whatsoever. She's not gonna ever get it together. She's gonna always have an excuse for it, and people are gonna make excuses for why she should have them. So fuck it. It is what it is at this point. He's not my kid. So I can only worry about Tristan and Jalen and Tristan. When it comes to little Legendary, if she wants him to walk around with length, I mean, the length was here, it was here, it was here, it was here, it was all in the middle. I said, well, I mean, that's just a part of his hair now. And then, not to mention, what you have to understand and break, you know, Shrinkage is a real thing. I believe that if she was to comb that shit out, that it probably would probably sprout out about that much because it's matted. It probably can be braided. Yeah, it probably can be braided, Jasmine, at this point. I mean, damn. I don't know if she's trying to grow his hair out, but I mean, that ain't the way. She need a pick. I mean, like a pick. And pick that shit out. Get some detangler. What do you mean you don't like detangling his hair when there's some detangler spray with that you can spray on his hair? Ain't that damn It's not that to where it can't be manageable to where she can't put no detangler on and put a pick through it and pick that shit out. That's just, and then she just slapped the hat on it. I said, okay, well, I mean, that's her kid or whatever, but no man is going to tell me what to do and what not to do with his child that he ain't assisting with. So if that child needs a haircut, I don't give a damn if he feel that the kid's head is flat. Shit, his kid, hell, he needs to wear shapewear so where he can cover up the titties in the ass and the hips that he got. But ain't nobody telling him nothing. Maybe legendary grow off into his head. I mean, he's just a little kid. He's a little boy. He has a whole life ahead of him. I hope he do. I mean, I hope so. I'm just saying, so he can grow off into that shit, But mm, he definitely needs a cut. But so does Aiden. Aiden does too, and his daddy is around, so I don't know what's up with his daddy, but his daddy ain't got his hair cut either. Sure haven't. And he's supposed to be going over there every other week. My thing of it is, even you a man. So I mean, even if you ain't got the means to go get your son a haircut, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes people just ain't got it. That means, daddy, get your ass off in that damn kitchen. Get that boy in that damn chair. Get your clippers, honey, and get to working. Yo, get to. You better get to doing something. Because if I do it and then you don't like it, you get mad at me. I mean, you finna get cussed out. What's up, Shonda? What's up, Princess? Oh, he's not never mentioned anymore, Princess, because we can talk about that, honey. Don't get it twisted. But he's not ever mentioned anymore because evidently that person's not in the picture anymore. Because it was my husband, my husband, my husband, my man, 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 my husband, my husband, my husband, my husband. I'm gonna go meet hubby, me and hubby, and the Tesla. I mean, I don't think they're together anymore. Sometimes things just don't work out. And unfortunately, things just don't work out sometimes for Chrissy because Chrissy rush into these relationships and she wants like a fairy tale, Prince Charming, she's a princess type of situation that she wants to present to us. And it always just, for some reasons, people's mind change or whatever. I don't know. But the husband is DeMarcus. hmm Yeah. DeMarcus, yeah, DeMarcus. As far as that new one goes, that's just whoever that person was. I really wasn't even tuned into all of that because it was just more so like home improvement, like the man, what's up, Ebony? Like, what's up, Melody? Like the man that's over the fence that you only see their eyes and shit, but you don't see him all the way. Well, I've never seen the person. I mean, I seen somebody say that they found him, but who was to say? I don't know if that's. And I don't care because they were saying it was a woman, which to each his own. If that's her preference, if she likes to dibble and dabble, whatever she likes and she loves it, fine for her. I don't care. But evidently that person's nowhere in sight no more. I believe that person is gone. And maybe they broke up. Maybe the situation after the house they moved out of, something changed within their relationship, or maybe she was lying. Because, I don't know. No, I believe she did have somebody, but the situation's over with. It's a done deal. So there's no my man, my husband no more. It's just more, she's living her life like it's golden with her kids, I guess. And she's able to afford where she's done moved to. You know, she always get the nicest homes or whatever. It's just the fact of when she gets them, how long she can keep them. Um, no shade. I mean, that's just real shit. I mean, she does get very nice places over all of the women. She gets some very nice spots. I mean, they may last for 6 months, maybe a year, but you know, it is what the fuck it is. But as far as the individuals that she entertained, it'd be the same thing with the houses that she moved to. You know, it'd be good about for about a. Then after a while, it just I can't call it. I mean, she ain't speaking on it, so evidently she don't want to talk about it or whatever. Um, I mean, I found it funny. I found it funny that she didn't mention anything about it or that she hasn't said anything about her and her hubby, but it ain't none of my business because I ain't looking for him or her. So I ain't looking for mine. So I don't give a shit. But but yeah, that's the answer to your question, Princess. I think that relationship is a done daughter, sweetheart. I believe it's over. And we won't be hearing about it until she decides that she wants to talk about it. But she tunes in too, so maybe she'll get some. Well, let's speak on it, or let's talk about it title, or maybe it'll be clickbait, or what happened to my hubby, or what happened to type of weird shit. She's been on her clickbaiting over there, so maybe you'll get that from her. You just have to stay tuned in. I don't know if you watch her or not. You know, um, I see her and Chrissy. I mean, I guess that little situation between them two. I mean, they were battling. I guess the battling situation is over with. I mean, I guess that little situation is whatever it is. Jasmine done picked the whole hairstyle up and done put it on her head. I said, would you look at this shit here? Meanwhile, she's putting Amaya's hair in a ponytail, and it's just about 4 braids. And I'm looking, and then the rest in the middle is missing. And I'm just thinking to myself, why don't you take some of those braids on your shit off your shit and put it on hers? I'm just saying, you need to take all of the braids that all of that shit that need to be retouched up. All of the braids need to come off your head. Don't say you ain't got no hair. On hair is expensive. So what? I mean, they're not no grown ass women, so I mean, you could buy enough amount of packs if you need to cut them in half. Yeah, make it work. Yeah, sure can. If you need to give them just as long as you got the hair in your head and take it and cut it in half and then put it in half that way to make it shorter, you can make it work. You just don't want to make it work, and that's fine because I mean, after being on her for what 11, 12 years, if you ain't got it by now, you ain't gonna get it. You ain't got to. Those are your kids. I mean, but if you let your kids walk around with their shoes on the wrong foot and shit like that, and talking about they messing up their shoes because of it, then yeah, y'all heard what I said because that's what she said. I mean, I don't know about nobody wearing their shoes on the wrong feet in the first place because what the I mean, you got a right shoe and you got a left shoe, and the left shoe should never be on the right, vice versa. But I mean, if you allow your kids to walk around the school up there, I can only imagine that little girl having some really something wrong with her feet. I'm talking about Ava. I mean, she was really live one day, fussing with them early in the morning because she decided to roll out her bed with morning breath, with her hair sticking straight out of her head. The kids getting ready for school. And then you got this, then you got this, then you got that. Oh, you're not gonna wear those shoes. Oh, take those shoes off. They got a hole in it. And I'm thinking like, well, why the kids still got shoes in the closet with holes in them? Because honey, I'm checking stuff. If things are not no good, they're not gonna be wearing them. If they got a hole in them, honey, and I can't patch that hole up or something like that, it's not gonna be no. I mean, but if your kids is having to wear something over and over again after a while, it's going to wear and tear, especially if they are hard on their shoes. And if they're playful kids, of course their shoes is gonna get messed up. They're not gonna stay intact like you would like for them to be their kids. But still and yet, you still teach your kids how to keep their stuff up. Because you ain't finna keep buying shoes especially if they're expensive. You ain't finna keep going to go buy no 100, no 50, no 60, $100 shoes, $150 shoes, depending on what they are or what type of brand they are. If you buy your kids some expensive ass shoes or whatever, you're not gonna keep doing that. So you're gonna see to it if they wearing them that they take care of them or whatever. You messing them up, you ain't gonna get no more type shit. You know. So I'm just saying. And I seen that, so Legendary be going off into kindergarten, right, along with AJ. So AJ he should be able to go off into kindergarten. No, he'll be able to go off into, well, she said that he was off into preschool. So he should be able to go off into kindergarten. But he don't turn 5 until after, when is AJ's? No, did AJ just turn 5 in March? Or did he turn? Yeah, he had to have turned 5 because I'm about to say, I know good and damn well he wasn't no damn 3. I can't keep up with these kids' ages. Ava doesn't know how to put her shoes on. Oh, she doesn't? Well, she should, honey. There's no reason for her not to know how to put her shoes on because she's the same age as Jalen, and trust me, he knows how to put his shoes on. Tristan knows how to put his shoes on, and they're not on the wrong nothing. Y'all know Peaches probably still do because she's not been a mother. She's been a TikToker. Yeah, I mean, social media wins over the kids. I mean, goddamn. She was letting him walk around. He's like almost 16 years old or 15, 14 years old. He walks around with his shoes on the wrong feet. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, you allow your kids to be what? Excuse me. Because autism does not equal to anything of not knowing how to put your shoes on the right. You need to take a little bit more time because somebody ain't doing it. Oh, he turned 4. Oh, really? Oh, okay. So I was thinking about Legendary. Oh, okay. So damn, those kids are still a little close in age like that, AJ and Kalani. All right, right back. So he turned 4. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. And she said he done already been to preschool, so therefore, usually 5-year-olds go to kindergarten, but girl, I have to find something for Kalani to do. Put her ass in Head Start. Cause she swears that her and that baby, that Kalani and that baby's gonna keep her handicapped. Bitch, no. See, she hasn't had to be a mother in a long time. She don't even know how to be one. So having all 3 of those kids at once, especially the newborn, and then you got 1 or 2 still in diapers. Oh, she's in for a special treat. Oh, Stella gonna be there to a grown ass woman that needs her mama to come move in every time that she decides she wants to drop her fucking load. She has to come in and take care of her and the baby or give her some type of break, girl. A break for what? She needs to take a break from her back, so therefore you won't have to keep taking breaks to give her a helping hand when she has all of these random kids by these random men that she decides to alienate from the kids' life because she does not want them to be a part of it, because she does not want them to take the kids from her, which Zolo can't do it, and Joey ain't gonna even try. The only one that's gonna ever that we can say in history of her baby fathers that's gonna do something, unless she has more, and she will, What's up, Ebony? And she will. They end up taking the baby from because she thinks she's slick. You can, just because a man does not sign the birth certificate does not automatically mean that he's not gonna be able to exercise his rights. Stupid. You can still get, yeah, summons straight to court. Ava can't read or tie her shoes. I might have on some big sliders. Jasmine records everything. She said Legend won't start kindergarten because his birthday is in November. His birthday is in November. He has to be 5. So why put his? I mean, it really doesn't matter because people can put their kids off into pre-K earliest as 3 years old, right? But yeah, they got late birthdays. Well, no, because see, no. So AJ would definitely be able to go back to, he'd be able to go to school, kindergarten next year, but not this year. So if he was in preschool, he's not, see, so she's gonna have him there. He ain't gonna be in nobody's school, but he'll be in daycare. I'm pretty sure he'll be in daycare because she's not gonna want to deal with him. She's already being so mean. Like, you want him to be emotional so bad. What, you want him to snap on you one day? Why you want that boy to be an emotional boy? Emotional men are not, Now, I don't want my sons to be emotional men because emotional men become illers. They can be. They will if they get too emotional. If they get too mad, get too angry. Yeah, I don't want none of those parts, honey. I'm trying to change any and everything about me that could even make that even a possible thing. because I'm not perfect. I have room to grow. It's definitely some error that definitely needs to be corrected as a parent. I'm not perfect at all, period. But I guarantee you, honey, this shit right here is crazy. I gotta admit, AJ and Kalani talk way better than Jasmine's kids. That's because Jasmine did not want those kids in speech therapy. You know, people be so consumed and worried about people talking about their kids. I don't give a shit what you say about mine. Mines are very smart and intelligent as fuck. Do you hear me? Might be even smarter than. No, I ain't gonna even take it there. But I'm just saying, you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like that's not even a topic of conversation because no kid should be in comparison of each other, just like adults should try to compare and compete with each other either because we're all made uniquely differently, like God intended us to be. Yeah. So yeah, she was more concerned about people talking about her children and then instead of getting her kids help. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. And she actually showed that instead of her saying, kids, I appreciate this so much. I hold this dear to my heart. I would have kept that, but then I would have corrected that so then they could have made it over for me if I wanted to present that. I wouldn't have presented that from my how old is those girls? Because those girls are old enough to spell, should be old enough to spell Mother's Day better than that. But when you want to embarrass your kids, or not even, or when you want somebody to talk about your kids, so then you can have somebody sympathize and be sympathetic towards you because you want to act like you care about them when you affront them out like that, that's Jasmine's ass. Because why would she show that? But then again, she can't spell. So, no, I didn't see that, Shonda. I didn't see it. I didn't. But I'm glad that they thought of her enough to do it. But she should have kept that one and showed them how to spell it if she knows how, or she could have Googled it. She could have typed it in. She could have played like she knew, and it would have spelled out the rest for her if she didn't know how to spell mother, and it could have went up from there. But you don't embarrass your kids like that, especially when they're at the ages of where they should know, but when they should know how to spell mother. Yeah, that's crazy. Shit ain't a Let's Play game. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, because that's that. Happy Mothers. Okay. Well, yes, sir. Hey, let's play a game. She sure did take her time. I thought she was gonna be faster than that. I was hoping, I not hoping. I was thinking that she was gonna do that faster than what she did, but now she waited. She waited and she waited because I just knew she was gonna do it because she always have done it. And the whole time that she was supposed to be a friend with Chrissy the first time, all she did was copy that girl's style. Like I can't rock with nobody that do shit like that. That's giving weird, honey. If you gotta copy everything, I understand that you may like how my style is, but get your own, please. And thank you. We both don't need to be doing the same thing. You need your own originality and I need mine, honey. It's okay that you like my hair, you know. There's just like people that say shit like, let's say for instance, you see somebody walking around with bell bottoms. You see what you consider to be a regular person. I consider people, not all people, to be regular because that's a fucking lie. But regular people walking around with certain attire on that you claim to be outdated. But if a particular person was to wear those same outdated items or wear their hair outdated in that way, you'll rock it because of who rocked it versus who you seen rock it before. Just somebody like some bell bottoms. Okay. you see somebody rocking some bell bottoms, but you would say like those who's still wearing them. But then you see some type of celebrity like Cardi B or some shit that you may look up to or whatever the case may be, or Beyonce, cause swear everybody look up to her, just not me. I just don't, They say this is her internet, but I have yet to see her. Where have you seen her? I don't know. But nevertheless, I see her places here and there, but I don't see her all the time. But nevertheless, you have to see those type of people and you'll mimic that or whatever the case may be. She's her inspiration. So any and everything that she has saw or seen Chrissy do, all the way down to the music that girl listened to. King Sis. I mean, she's playing her in her shit right now. I said, well, hey, I mean, the whole entire everything. I mean, nothing is ever left to the imagination of anything. It don't make no damn sense. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. But happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. That's something right there. That's a lot. Yeah. And like I said, once I seen that, now instead of embarrassing my kids, it most definitely would have been corrected. And I would have kept that. I wouldn't have thrown it in the trash or nothing. I would have kept that first original copy. But yeah, we're not doing that or whatever, whatnot. But like I said, we get Jasmine off the titles all the time where she be doing stuff like that. So it's understood. But I'm just saying, don't say you want to do a live get ready with me, but when you getting ready, honey, it look like you the only one that was ready. I like that dress. It was cute. Yeah, but you look like you the only one was ready for the 4th of July. Everybody else was just like, yeah, y'all just go find y'all something to put on and we just finna go outside. And then she act like she had an attitude. Somebody asked her, was she going to her mom? I'm not going to my mama's house. Okay, cool. I didn't go to my mama's house either. My kids did. I didn't. She act like she had a whole attitude. I ain't going to my mom's house. And then, girl, how you cooking and vaping all over the damn food? I mean, damn, I was just like, she just boiling all over the food. I mean, just smoke just coming all out of the nostrils, all over to the food. I've been doing boho knotless for since 2020 and stopped that itch breaking my hair off. It's not nothing wrong with wearing braids, but the retention on your hairline all the time, too tightness or whatever, you'll start seeing your hair disappearing and you'll start experiencing bald spots and stuff like that. So it's okay. Like if you find somebody to do your hair, make sure they ain't one of those braiders that's gonna braid your shit too tight and have your hair all. I mean, it's okay for them to make sure it looks like it's good, but when it's too tight and the retention all around the edges of your hair, all the way back here, all even on the sides and stuff, it'll put your hair out. Hmm. You talking about Jasmine? No, she went live, honey. She went live. No, she didn't do a vlog. She went live and she had all her kids there. And I think after they popped the firecrackers, or after they went outside for a little bit with her, they left. I think they left and it was just her and Legendary. I think they went with their daddy or something. No, it was a live that she did. Let me find it. No, it was a live. And her and Legendary and them was out there playing with sprinklers and what, Roman candles or whatever you call them things, whatever. But yeah, she was the one looking like something on the 4th of July. Like I said, I like her dress. I don't know what Ava had on. I know if it was Easter, if it was the 4th of July. And then Kayla, she was just still lounging, which is fine. She ain't got to get dressed to put on. But hold on, hold on. Now, I don't care who get mad. So I mean, so I guess the same people that celebrate Juneteenth, y'all celebrate the 4th of July too. Interesting. That's fun. That's wow. Mm. I seen a lot of people dressed up in red, white, blue. I said, that's interesting too, I mean, I understand, I'll just say happy holidays because not everybody celebrate the holidays and not everybody celebrate the same holidays either, So I found a lot of things interesting when I seen some people celebrating both when I thought that some people only celebrate one. Um, but yeah. So yeah, she's live in her kitchen with her vape, and she's vaping all over the place, honey. I hope she be cleaning that thing. The toxins in that thing can be very detrimental to your health if you're not cleaning it. Like for real. If you just adding liquid or whatever the hell she be doing to vape, and she's not cleaning the inside of that thing, and she just inhaling it in her lungs, girl, it's already hazardous if you using that thing. She just be blowing smoke all in our face. What's up, Linda? Oh, it's Juneteenth for you. Oh, okay. Bet. That's what I thought. I mean, but to each his own. Everybody can, people can do whatever they want to do. If people want to celebrate Juneteenth and the 4th, so be it. I mean, people do it all the time. I mean, it is what it is. I understand that some people just do it, because, they fix the food and they get together or whatever, whatnot, have a little get together. It's not always about popping firecrackers, but yeah, I just find it interesting. That's all. It's either one or the other, but if you want it's either one or the other, but if you want it to be both, then so be it. I mean, maybe people choose to celebrate Independence Day of their independence, you know what I'm saying, of something or whatever, whatnot. It just depends on what it means to you. I guess determines on how you choose to celebrate it or whatever, whatnot. But I must say, she did do her braids really good. Why y'all keep playing with the peppers? They for the green. That forehead is protruding, but look at that smoke. I look for everything. I mean, like, that's very time consuming. Them long ass braids, honey, you gotta get them braids and you got to keep on going and you gotta keep twisting them things all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Shonda, I'm not sure as to what it is off in her vape, but it could be THC or it could be tobacco. It could be either or. I mean, they have THC oils to where you can put it off into your vape and smoke it. So I don't know what it is. I'm leaning towards the line. It might be the T to the C, but I don't know. I'm not the vape and I'm not the one that's vaping on it, but she sure be vaping hard, honey. I mean, damn. I would think that if she smoked it, I mean, if it was tobacco, then homegirl would just go get her a pack of cigarettes, right? We've been seeing her hit a square. But now she hitting that vape hard, so I'ma say, the jury's still out on that one, Shonda. I don't know what's in it, but I think I may know what's in it. But okay, so here are the kids right here. Oh, look at Ava. Oh, poor. Okay. hmm I love you, baby. It's gonna be all right. You gonna get some meat on them bones, baby. I think Ava has a high metabolism. Let's just be clear. I don't think that Ava's supposed to, is going to be a big girl or that she's supposed to be one. That's just how I feel about little Ava. I think Ava's going to be a little petite young lady. But still, still looks like she's on the lines of maybe, I'm not no doctor, but you could always tell around these parts or something or whatever the case may be, you may be lacking something. That's just any of us. That's in adults and in children. But you can also tell when somebody's dehydrated, need water, because shit, I need some. You see me drinking it? The fuck? All right, bet. So, it's just around this area, whatever. She's a lot of bones. She really does need to drink some Pediasure to help her to gain some weight, you know, to keep some weight on her. But it's up to her mama to do that. Like, if she was actually feeding her, which I know she do feed her, and she's probably a very particular eater, so she's not eating a lot of different, she's not eating a lot of variety of stuff. She probably only got a handful of stuff that Ava likes, okay, that she only wants to eat, which is fine. But along with that, she needs to be drinking some Pediasure so that it can kind of help her maintain her weight. That's how my son is able to maintain his. But we finna change that though. I don't want to lean towards a feeding tube, but at this point, I don't know. I might have to. We just might have to do what we got to do because, and it is what it is. Like I told you, I've been feeling like I've been having to be everything in regards to something health wise. I have to, of course, you're going to talk about your concerns and things like that. But when you have people working with your children, they're supposed to be able to catch certain things before you say something about it, especially if they're working with your children and they see them all the time. I'm just saying. but she needs some nutrients. She needs some growing gain. She needs some Pediasure. So then that way that could help her maintain her weight and keep some weight up on her. Tristan is 85 pounds. He's the same size as any 11-year-old boy, or maybe a little bit bigger. And he's tall. He's just as tall as I am. My son is 5'2", probably is 5'2". Now I looked at him this morning. Honey, I know he's 5'1" for sure. But the way I looked at him this morning, he might be 5'3". I don't know. I'm 5'6". My son is up there with me, like he's really tall. Like I'm looking at Tristan damn near in his eyes. Like he's 5'1.5". The last season, and that wasn't that long ago. That's probably about a week or so ago. So that wasn't that long ago when he got his height measured. So he's tall. And then I got Jalen. Jalen's getting up there, but Jalen's still short though. Jalen's on the lines of he still got he haven't had his little growth spurt yet, so he's still on the lines a little short. Okay, but I think after a while, about time he hit 9 or so, maybe a little bit later on down this year into the next year, that he's gonna get a little tall. But yeah, Tristan's definitely up there, my boo. I mean, like we almost here. Like homeboy is definitely here, up to me. Like for real, homeboy got height, and he's just 11. So just imagine in 11 more years when he's 22. Boy, how tall he may be. I told his daddy he probably will most definitely be taller than him. His daddy's in the 6-foot range. Okay, so Tristan might be damn near 7. He might be damn near 7 feet tall. Who knows? I don't know. You been there gave up on Jasmine? You know what? No, they're gonna say she's doing her best, honey. And I say, you know what, I could say that I'm doing my best too, but I don't think that the best that I'm doing is good enough, and I know I can do better. That's just me speaking for self. If there's always room to grow, especially when you have children and when you're a parent, you should think like that. You should never think that you know everything, and that's just no. You should never think that. No, no. But she definitely needs to be seen by a pediatrician, probably a gastrologist or something, or I know I hope she's getting seen by a pediatrician for sure. But she needs to probably get some tests run on her. They did have that metabolic disorder. And remember, I don't know if y'all remember, Jasmine Silver and told us they grew out of it. That's a lie. The symptoms that Ava received, it comes from all of that. You know, it comes from all of that. All of it. And she's getting like the part of it to where, like, it's messing with her, as to how she eats and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Jasmine, when you got parents don't feel like they should prioritize their kids, or, I understand that we all do walk through different parts of life, and not everybody is able to do what you do, and you shouldn't think like that, because that's not what it is, but people make time for what they want to make time for. So if you choosing to not go get your kids help and you see they need the help, then your kids is going to struggle. If you feel like that's going to be too because see, it was too much for Jasmine to want to take those kids to therapy. That's why she didn't want to go get them to see if they would get them diagnosed with anything. She swear that somebody was trying to be mean to her. No, honey, a mother from one mother to another with children with autism, I'm seeing the signs as to what I seen in mine. And I'm simply trying to tell you something. You thinking that somebody trying to talk about your kids. Since we ain't talking about your kids, I don't think that nobody should be speaking about nobody with a disability, because you can end up with one if you don't have some. It's just that simple. A person that may be born with some, they are born with it, but you may not have been born with any, and you might end up with some. That might have your ass handicapped, may have your ass bedridden, might have your ass as a vegetable on machines. She wasn't doing anything. This is what she was doing. YouTubing. That's all content. You being a mother. If you say that you're gonna if you're gonna be using your kids as content, and you're gonna get monetary gain off of you using your kids as content, then why wouldn't you sit up there? Why wouldn't you sit up there and make sure you get some type of appointments for them to be seen about? Just because your kids go to speech therapy does not mean they're going to have speech therapy for the rest of their lives. That might be something they need for the moment to assist and help. That's what it's there for. If you decide that you don't want to get them the help, then the kids are going to be talking like Amaya and Kaylin at the ages that they are at and not able to pronounce words like they're supposed to. Should no child just be getting speech therapy at 11, 12 years old? Because somebody should have been seeing that the talking is not talking. You're not talking like you should at your age. So therefore, I'm going to get you the help to see to it that you can at least talk better than that. But when you don't care and you care about yourself and you prioritize your time over your kids, you can go get shakes and shit and go get shots for yourself, but you got a child that looks like they're malnourished when you can go buy a box of Pediasure or buy a 6-pack. Yeah, it's expensive. Six-pack, I'm telling you, I can tell you the tax, honey. $15.34, depending on where you at. Because, honey, cash saver, honey, I think it's like 13 something dollars, honey. It rings out to like $15.34. Honey, if you go to Walmart, it's like $12.84. So it comes out to like 13 or 4, like something like that. And then when you get the 24-pack, honey, it's on sale for $37. So, honey, you coming out there by almost $40 for that one. It's not $45 right now. If it was $45, you'd be paying $52. Oh, yeah, it's expensive as hell. But my son, Tristan, he has to have it. Have I spoken to the doctors about that? Yes, I have. About how much he's consuming. They say they don't see a problem, but guess who do? I do. I do. I want my son to eat solid foods. I believe there's something going on in here. My son also has muscle dystrophy, however you say that shit too. So there could be some type of narrowing that's causing him to not want to eat because it may hurt him. And I would think that the professional people that I take my sons to would know that. But we're going to find out about that soon. I mean, seriously. Because he's 11 years old. He's 11. I don't want to look up 11 more years and it's the same thing. No, I don't want that for my son. My son is going to be going off into middle school pretty soon. He only got one more year of elementary and he's going off into middle school. He's going to the 5th grade. Jalen is going to the 2nd grade. So he only got one more year. So yeah, I think it's some type of narrowing going on. I want his esophagus checked out. I want them to do another endoscopy on him because he had one when he was 3. He had all kind of plaque and stuff built up. I can only imagine what's built up in him now. Oh yeah, they finna see about my son. He's 11. I mentioned the endoscopy. They talking about some Miralax. No, I want him to be seen. My son is nonverbal. So he needs to be seen. We need an MRI. We need an x-ray. We might even need a CT scan with fucking contrast. Who knows? I don't know what we need, but we finna get all of it. Because if there's any type of narrowing or any type of difficulty with him swallowing, we finna get that checked out. That's what we finna do. Now, my son is not verbal, but if I say I want my son to say something, I can get my son to say something. His voice is kind of pitched. It's kind of off pitch. It's kind of like a dry pitch. You know how, let's just, for instance, I'm going to use Us for example. If you watch the movie Us, that woman, when she spoke, you heard how raspy her voice was or how her voice was kind of weird. Kind of like a different octave type. It could be either high pitch or very low. It goes from, it ranges. But I can get him to say something if I want him to. It just comes out certain ways, but I can still get him to do it. So I'm going to go see if he has some type of narrowing going on that might be closed or some type of blockage or something. Yeah, I'm going to see about that. Because seeing that my son had his adenoids blocking 80% in the back of his throat, if I wouldn't have mentioned anything about that, I would have never known that my son's tonsils was inflamed. I didn't know my son's tonsils was inflamed when I took him to that appointment. That's not what he was there for. My son was there for his tongue to be untied. I had concerns about other things. The other two came into play after my concerns was talked about. So yeah, that's when the adenoids was talked about. And that's when she looked inside of his mouth and seen that his tonsils was enlarged, big, very big. So had I not said anything, I wouldn't have, due to my concerns of him sleeping and stuff like that, he still would be walking around here right now as we speak in the same damn way. I can't do that. It's not gonna happen. So if my son's been seen by a speech therapist since he's been 3 years old and he's 11 years old, and I don't see no type of change, I have to make the change for him. I can't keep allowing the same pattern to keep existing, or it's not going to change. The same way Jasmine decided to not go get those kids speech therapy as to why you can't even understand what Kaylin is saying. Kaylin and Amaya talks the same. Kaylin and Amaya talks like Ava. They all talk the same. Even Aiden. But I've only heard her say something about Aiden still going to therapy. But I'm thinking that Ava should. No, I think that Ava, I remember once upon a time her saying something about Ava graduating from therapy. And it's a possibility because you can graduate from therapy if you don't no longer need it anymore. It's there to assist, to help you with something that you're struggling with. It's no different from if you get hit by a car and you can no longer walk anymore. You're going to have to go seek therapy in order to see if you can walk again, right? Duh. Don't mean you're going to have to have therapy for the rest of your life. It just means that you're going to have therapy for that particular moment until you're able to start walking again by yourself without assistance. So if your child is struggling with speech, you see they got a list, but now all of a sudden, she heard me say that my son had a list. Now all of a sudden, AJ have a list too. Bitch, what is a list? Can you spell it? Are you gonna go get him are you gonna get his list checked out? We got us a fly here. We let us a fly out for here yesterday, so don't mind him. I'ma kill him as soon as I can get him. I got my fly swatter with it for his ass. He just flying all around here all willy-nilly. I'ma get him. It's that one fly. He's a guest. He's a co-host. He's just flying around here. I mean, he just flying everywhere, too, pissing me off. As long as he don't come off in this area, we good. He's safe for right now, but as soon as I get off of here, boy, it's on. It's cracking. But yeah. Are you gonna have surgery? Oh, well, honey, I'm gonna be praying for you, sweetheart. I'll be praying for you, sweetheart. Any type of surgery is serious, and I pray that your surgery goes as smooth as it needs to, and that your recovery goes well, and I know that it will, honey. Jalen's doing pretty good. He's still depressed and stuff about what he can't do, and he's gonna have to keep those feelings until further notice. Cause homeboy is still asking for Kit Kats, pizza, burgers, fries, candy, chips. He's not getting none of the junk. He's not getting none of it. I ain't giving it to him. And everybody has been instructed to not give him anything that he's asking for because he's not getting it. And he may not receive it afterwards either if he's able, check it. They say it takes 21 days to break some things, and he needs 21 days to break those habits that he got because that's bad eating that he wants that he does not need. Okay? So if he can go 14 more days, then I believe that he can go 7 more. Okay, and then maybe we own something because homeboy's eating patterns is gonna have to change because homeboy, yes. If you see him, you most definitely know he's not being starved. Okay, you probably would think that he's eating Tristan's food too, but he's not. Okay, all right. Now, my baby got a little chubby cheeks and stuff, but he all right. He ain't too out of whack, but he's there. He's eating good. Great. Because Jasmine has special needs too. Well, honey, they have been undiagnosed and needs to be checked, sweetheart. Because I mean, if you coming on here looking all bambooish, I said, well, look at her looking all fly and shit today with her little cheetah print. Then I seen the kids. I said, hold on, what was I supposed to do? Because y'all know I get sidetracked real fast now. I was supposed to be showing y'all something, and y'all let me know something because see, I had to turn off of my noise cancellation and shit because when I be getting on here, I got so much stuff on my desktop to where I don't know what I need to turn off to where it's stopping me from being able to play certain audios over here in my studio. Okay, so hold on, give me a second. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Because I need y'all to be able to hear it now. We can't be dealing with no choppy stuff either. So y'all got to let me know if y'all are not able to hear it. Because we ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. Thank you. I appreciate your time and all of your time. Thank you, ladies. All right, so let's see. All right, so let me show y'all this first of all. Okay, so we got Ava here. I don't know if this is just the AI. I think she might have made this picture AI, and that's why it looks like that. So I think that's what it is. Y'all know what? Ava and Little Man Legendary, they are so much alike. Like they even talk alike. They even act alike. They like more twins than. Well, I can't say that because I know how Ava and Aiden interact with each other. Well, Ava and Aiden interact with each other. But look, I think this is an AI. I don't think that's. I think that's an AI on her. I think it might have been an AI picture. Okay, so this is Happy 4th of July. Get ready with me with 5 kids, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the dress is nice though. But here she is with her big old forehead. Boy, Jesus, you're like a mega mind. Okay, let me see if y'all can hear it. Let me see. You're gonna take the stickers off. She over there vaping like crazy. Like, dang, girl, y'all don't think that's tobacco. Stickers off. She hitting that shit hard. Hold on. Legend, pick up my pepper. Legend, pick up my pepper. You said she uses filters? Well, sometimes Jasmine may have a clear face. Sometimes she do have her face cleared up. It's when she start getting those shots and doing all of the unnecessary bullshit. You can't just be putting everything off into your body. Not everything is going to agree with your body, and not everything that works for somebody else is going to work for you. She does the same thing over and over again, and it be the same thing. And then she be flaring all over, her skin be flaring all up. She be having stuff here and there, all around here, all around her mouth and shit. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, she be getting lipo shots and she be getting those B12 shots. I don't think the B12 shots should. I think B12 shots are like, that type shit is like it could be for a number of different things. I'm not really sure, but I think so. However, those lipo shots is something that her ass really does not need. I went and watched that live. Too much going on. Yeah, it was too much going on. And Kaylin is sitting on the staircase. Honey, just wait till you see. Boy, hold on. Let me go to the beginning because, honey, I started watching and then I fell asleep on it. I sure did. I fell asleep. I most definitely did. I want y'all to see this, honey. I said, now listen here. But she could really do some hair, and that's why I just can't get with it because it's just like you can really plait them girls' hair up, and you sit up there really talking about getting ready with me, but she picks up like 4 braids and puts them off into a ponytail on that girl's head, and them braids is just dangling, looking crazy. And the poor Maya, she probably like, why you just can't do my hair? Oh, I forgot they wait until school starts, so I guess they gotta wait until August. What? When school start back? Somewhat mid-August. I guess they gotta wait until the night before or the week before to get their hair done because she wants her hair fresh. I think Kaylin should want her hair fresh all the time, whether she going to school or not. I think Kaylin should want her hair fresh for summer camp. Damn sure for summer camp since I'm about to be around my peers and shit, and they mamas are not sitting. They not coming to school, but they hair not comb. They're not coming to school, but they clothes too little. I wouldn't want to send my kid to summer camp if I ain't able to send them to school to the camp looking like you know. She looks bigger. You know what she do? It's like she not even losing the weight. It's like coming. And then she had on a wrestling outfit. I don't know if she was ready to tackle some shit or not, but she had on her little gray wrestle outfit or whatever, whatnot. And I was just like, okay, like if you got confidence, that's what's up. I ain't gonna mess with it. But Put some pants on. Put you some shorts on. But that dress is nice though. I ain't gonna lie, the dress is nice, little cheetah print or whatever, whatnot. But the live was definitely all over the place because
really over here watching me.
When you see her with her kids and they get on her nerves, you get to see how she get to screaming, how she get to yell and be all annoying, just like Moon Pie Face over there. I mean, she does the same shit. It's annoying as hell, like super.
What's everyone doing for the 4th?
Girl, not a damn thing, cause Juneteenth already passed. Now
Where the
what?
spoons?
What you doing? Vaping? What you vaping on, girl?
Hey, bro, you know what? Start the watchers.
Let me move this. Let me move this out of the way, y'all. Huh? Let's see. Let's hold it like this. Cause what the hell am I doing?
Pull me up a cocktail, girl. I know that's right.
Pull me up a cocktail, girl. I know that's right.
Feeling like downstairs. I gotta give it a chance, but well, whenever y'all, you can say I go there. Whenever we be, I'm just like
Can y'all hear? Hold on. First of all, don't let me hold this up and y'all can't hear shit now.
I don't know yet.
Let me see if y'all can hear it. Let me turn my thing off. Let me turn my thing off and see if y'all can hear her. Oh, y'all can hear her. Hold this shit like this. Come on, focus on her. Focus on her. There you go.
Billy keeps trying to go.
She is her idol. Chrissy is her something, honey. Girl, you calling Billy like Billy gonna be like, like, girl, what? Girl, what the hell is you doing? Let me speed this stuff up. I can't. Hold on. Let me speed up for just a little bit. Just a little. Let's see. Let's see now. Uh-oh, hold on. Do y'all know I cut my damn finger? Y'all see this big ass gash in my finger? Look at that. Man, what you not gonna do is that. You said, hey, Stephanie, you said Christy is her girlfriend. Girl, she wish. Girl, all we gonna be looking at is just Jasmine just standing here looking. Girl, get that. Let me show y'all something, because we ain't finna do this. We gonna be bored if we do. Fuck it. Hold on. Hold on, let me show y'all something. We ain't finna just sit there. How did I do that? I was cutting something and I cut my finger. See it?
Brand new swings, a big slide. Isn't that exciting?
Girl, it's a gash.
Clean work, dog. You're better
Yeah, I was cutting something and I cut my finger.
I'm putting a slide right where your swings were.
So it's got a gash in it, but it's okay now. It's all right, honey. At first it wasn't, but it's okay. See, it's all right. It'll be all right.
You took Dad's house. I'm gonna take.
Yeah, I got a gash in it.
Said that before.
Now look.
Where
he go?
Hey,
Girl, you in that smoke. No, hold on. No, don't move that picture. Don't move the camera now. Let's move it back over there. Girl, when I tell y'all that shit got some shrinkage to it, it's got some shrinkage to it. And all she needs to do is just take some detangler and she needs to pick that shit out. And I'm sure he would have him a nice little fro. And if she needs to trim that shit around that little fro, all she needs to do is just trim it or whatever the case may be. And if it's long enough for her to grip it to plait it, then she can grip it and plait that shit. Period. And it as mad as it is, I'm gonna say it might be long enough for her to grip it. Oh no, it's okay, honey. It's not as deep as you think it is. It's not in there as you think it is. It looks like that, but it's not. It's cool. It's all right, girl. I ain't been doing nothing with this finger or this hand that much. I've been using this hand a lot. I've been using my left hand a lot, but it's not nothing wrong with this hand though. It's cool. But nah, I didn't need no stitches in it though. Girl, hell no, I didn't need no stitches in this cut. Girl, it's not that deep. It looked like it is, but it's not that deep. It's just a slit, like a little slit. That's all. She should have be ashamed. She's not. You see how his hair is matted? I believe that it's long enough, girl. Bro, let me braid his hair. I'll braid it. So she won't do it. Girl, I'm lying. I ain't finna braid his damn hair. You better braid his hair. You know how to do it your damn self. But yeah, that's how his hair is looking. It was length here. It was length here. And it's length all through the middle. And it's length all through the back. And I'm thinking to myself, like, all you gotta do is just a few seconds. Take you some water if you ain't even got no detangler and get you some grease. And all you would need to do is just pick that shit out. What's wrong with you? But she won't do it. She like she allergic to doing it. Oh, I don't like untangling his hair. Girl, you don't like doing shit. Where they go? See, look up Ava's hair. I mean, she do a good job, so just do it. Girl, what the hell is she doing? Yeah, what the hell is you down there doing? So she gonna put some earrings in their ear. Like, girl, what? Yeah, she gonna put some earrings in their ear. And I'm thinking to myself, like, girl.
Oh, this is good.
And put more, what, a ribbon and earrings. I like Ava's hair, but I think she did just do Ava's hair not too long ago. I think. I'm not sure. Maybe those girls is just hard on their hair. Maybe they just be like, maybe she don't make sure that they tie their shit up or something. I don't think they tie their hair up at night. So I don't think that they tie their hair up, and she's not seeing to it that they, when they get up in the morning, that they take care of it. Like if their edges is kind of rough, like they kind of put a brush to it or something like that. So they just getting up, rolling out of bed because they got braids. Just because you got braids, I mean, you're not supposed to still maintain the braids that's in your head. You still got to keep your grease, your scalp greased. You still got to keep it moisturized and keep it, yeah, earrings. Oh, she did it for camp. Okay, so that I did see her do Ava's hair. She did do it for camp, but she should have did Ava. She should have did Amaya's and Kayla's hair for camp too. I thought they all went. And if they all went and Kayla went with her hair like that, girl, I mean that shit looks like it need to be ripped out of. I mean, it don't even be ripped. It just need to. If you just take a tug on it, it's just gonna fall the fuck out of your hand. I mean, she's walking around dropping braids out of her hair. That's how long those braids been in her head. As she's walking, you can just follow her. If you want to know where Kaylin went to, her braids is gonna lead you to her because they falling out of her head as she's walking. Oh, Kaylin don't want her hair done until school. She said she wants her hair fresh. I said, but she's been walking around with those same braids for longer than 182 days. And you think that shit is cool? No, ma'am. Ain't shit cool about you letting that girl walk around like that. You ain't finna walk around like that. So why would you have her walking around like that? That shit is crazy to me. Like, why would you think that that's cool or that's okay? And you talking about, oh, my kids are going to camp. Well, your kids going to camp with their hair like that, girl. I know they was talking about. I know they homegirls had some little cackles and shit while they wasn't around. Don't be giving people shit to talk about your kids, dude. Just don't do it. Don't give people a reason to talk about your kids. If you can prevent it, then you should, as a parent, and make sure that shit don't happen. But she don't give a shit, so she just letting the shit go down. Like,
come on, get out, man. Get out my room.
like, why would you want to allow your kids to walk around with their hair fucked up like that? And then you gonna have them all on camera.
Happy 4th of July. More energy, right up.
Y'all see that link in the Happy 4th, Legendary. Really? Are you gonna take a picture?
Wait, back up so you got the right
Y'all see that shit? So y'all see that boy's hair? She won't do nothing. She won't do like y'all see that boy's hair? That boy's hair is simply matted. I mean, when I tell you I've seen nothing but super length, I mean everywhere. Just look at this shit. Let's see. Look at that. Hold on. Just look at this shit. That shit is crazy. Look at this. Where he go? There he is right there. I mean, it's just always like that. And it's like it's not going to grow if it's not getting no type of moisturizer. Hey, Lala. It's not going to grow if it don't get no type of moisturize on it. If she don't put no type of conditioner on it, she don't wash it. It's just matted. She's like, oh, he rolls around on the floor. Like, why the fuck is he rolling around on the floor? Just like Bentley's coat is walking around and looking all greasy and shit. His hair is more greasy than Legendary's hair. I mean, like, damn. So you can tell me Billy walking around with a greasy coat and Legendary walking around with matted hair. And then the girls is walking around with braids about to fall out their head. And then she's walking around here fixing her hair and shit all in the camera. Just go slap yourself. Like I said, she be complaining about how much their hair is. I understand sometimes those packs be like $10. Depends on what kind of braids you're installing in your head. Determines how much money you're going to have to pay. And it also determines on the length as you are buying too. Because, you know, they got 8, they got 10, they got 12, they got 14, they got 18, they got 20, you know. Okay, so that long ass hair that she got in her head, like I said, if she needed some hair and didn't have enough hair, all she would have to do, that hair is long enough. All she would have to do was cut that shit in half as it comes like this, cut that shit down the middle, then take that part that she cut and cut that shit down the middle. There's your hair, honey. Don't say you ain't got enough, because you can make it enough. You sure can. You choose not to. All of that hair that's hanging in Jasmine's head right now could have fixed Kaylin's hair. It could have fixed Amaya's head. Both of their hair could have been done. There's no way that you're going to ever catch me. I don't give a damn what nobody talk about, what no say. Ain't nobody going to ever tell you that they done seen me look at any type of way and then see my kids walk around and look like shit. If anything, we're going to look as a collective. God damn it. We're going to be a unit. If we all going to be looking rough, we're going to all look rough together. But I guarantee you, bitch, I'm not stepping out in no heels and I'm not looking dressed to impress nobody, because I don't even dress to impress y'all. Okay? It's a blackout over here until further notice, and that further notice is about to come to an end. Just wait for it. Okay? She's not gonna ever get it together. At this point, can't even tell what kind of dog Bentley is because he's so greasy. Could you imagine being a dog with a greasy ass coat like that? I mean, he looked like he been slicked down with some damn Crisco oil that you cook with. I mean, he's shining. Meanwhile, Legendaries and the other kids' hair look like it needs some fertilizer. We need some fertilizer, because Jasmine ain't right. All she did was have her damn forehead. What's up for real now? All she did was have her damn forehead, her big ass forehead. Damn, I'm all the way up. Down. Okay, there we go. What's up for real now? All we ever do is always seeing is this girl's big ass forehead in this damn camera, and these kids walking around with their hair matted to their head like that. But yeah, I do remember her doing Angel's hair for camp, and that wasn't that long ago, and it's already messed up. So maybe, like I said, she ain't been tying her hair up or whatever, whatnot. And I understand, but still, and yet, what you do as a mother, if you have all of those girls and you have to see to it that you have braids in their hair, what you do as a mother is that you teach them how to tie their hair up at night. If you're walking around with bonnets and shit, then they need to put a bonnet on their head so then that way they don't mess up their braids while they're sleeping, because they could be some rough sleepers or whatever, whatnot. So you can comb their hair the night before and wake up and they shit look like you ain't even touched it. So I could dig it. I can understand it. But yeah, you as a parent still got to make sure that shit is kept up right, because they're not going to, so therefore that's what you come into play as. You don't be like, oh, we all got braids, I don't have to do this and I ain't got to do that. I mean, she's pulling the braids up in a ponytail, and it's the tension on it is pulling it all tight up in a damn ponytail, and I'm just looking at it like, why even put it in a ponytail? You ain't even wear. I guess she thought she was doing something. Then you're going to have them take a picture looking like that, and you're going to have your ass. Imagine you taking a picture with your kids, with you did all up, and your kids looking like. Imagine you taking a picture with your children. She looked nice yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna be no hater. And then your kids looking like. What did Ava have on? She was going to Easter. She's gonna go. She's going on the Easter egg hunt. I mean, and then everybody else just look like they just went and put on their own clothes. And she just said, fuck it. But I couldn't imagine being the only one in the picture being dolled up and looking like something. And we're taking a 4th of July picture, and I'm going to present this picture to the public of people. And this is what it's going to look like. I can't wait to see what it look like. Is she posted yet? Because she's been posted on our community wall. Let me see. If anything, she's going to post something of legendary, because, he's living his best life over there. What makes Jazz more disgusting is the fake love she shows on camera towards her kids, honey. Have you seen some, Miss Linda? When did you see her showing some love? I seen her over there screaming at them damn kids, honey. She get overstimulated. Oh, I'm so overwhelmed looking at. I'm so overwhelmed, you guys. And she just keep pulling on that hair. Like, girl, it's long as shit. Ain't no way in hell. To each his own. I don't know what this trend came from with y'all wanting them long ass braids down to y'all's feet like y'all Pocahontas and shit, but I ain't doing it. I mean, ain't you afraid you're gonna sit on it? It's gonna go in the toilet if you don't put it up in a bun. I have so many questions as to why. I mean, if it ain't the long ass, ridiculous ass nails, it's the long ass braids down to your feet or to your ass. I mean, them braiders probably getting paid some good grip shit. Maybe I need to get with it, so then that way, honey, I could, I'm just saying, I'm gonna charge you about $400, because you think, who the hell you think finna be sitting up there braiding that shit all the way down to your ass like that, or to your feet? Girl, that shit is time consuming, honey. Sitting up there twisting and twirling on your hair that long. And who wants all of that shit in their head anyway, honey? That shit's heavy. You talking about a wig being heavy, bitch? That head, girl, you got a mop on your head. You got like 5, 10 mops on your head with that hair. You might as well slap a wig on it. If you putting 50 tons of bags of hair in your head, what's different from a wig? Bitch, it's all high. It ain't your hair. It's not your hair. It does not belong to you. What you want, son? What's up? Hold on, y'all. You said she pretends to be into their therapy and sport activities. I think that Hannah and Philip was more often to that. I believe that she may be often to that too, since she does like basketball and stuff or whatever, whatnot. But she's not as attentive as she puts on for people to think that she is. That's a bunch of bullshit. Because before Philip got out, those kids were not in no type of activities, or was no type of YMC activity or none of that shit. It wasn't until Philip came home and started being active and having those kids every so often. Hence to why those kids started doing activities, because he said something about it. So they started going. It wasn't solely her idea. It was never solely her idea for her kids to be in no type of sports at all. Their daddy was coaching and all that type of shit or whatever, whatnot. So, that's just something that he came and he said that he wanted them to do. Something that him and Hannah had those kids involved in or something like that. It was never just Jasmine. Hell, Jasmine don't ever just do some shit when it comes to those kids' birthdays. It always got to be on the Phillips kids. I mean Phillips mom and them or whatever the case may be, or whatever, or Ma Dukes or whatever. She gets something, but it don't be too much of nothing. She gets something though. And she like, you guys always talking about I don't get anything for my kids. Well, shit, you be complaining about getting you be complaining about getting the bare minimal things for your kids, son, honey. Complaining about that type shit right there. I mean, you would. Mm-hmm. Now, earrings don't fix everything if that hair is off. Now, let's play a game. Let's go ahead and play one. Cause honey, no, I don't fucking think so. This shit right here blew me. Let me show you. Let's just get right into it, honey. I've been playing chess, honey. I was playing chess all yesterday. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was playing a little bit of chess before I got on here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sure was. And I got pissed off because, honey, I had a damn draw. I kept getting draws and I kept getting pissed. I did not get a checkmate, man. I was getting mad. Man, I got a slate mate. It was a slate mate. And I was pissed. Now look at this. Okay, oh girl, you can zoom in, yeah. Now, look at this. Oh, she just be dropping them off? I didn't know that. Interesting. But look at this shit right here though. This is my girl Amaya. Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. So you got them long, long, long braids in your hair, girl. I mean, they long as shit. You probably be sitting on them. Your arm probably be putting them in a chokehold and shit. And then you got this girl walking around here. I bet Jazz hasn't started school shopping. My daughter has 4 in school and is almost finished buying uniforms and shoes and supplies. Well, you know what, uniforms and stuff like that. A lot of parents love that when their kids get to wear uniforms because, honey, that's just gonna be smooth sailing. Now, some people choose to wait until the middle or when school first start. It just depends on where their dividends is or whatever the case may be. But we already know what it is when it comes to Jasmine. More than likely she hasn't, because she's going to come on here and she's going to say, oh, well, she said that she's over there battling because she's getting money for the kids. So I don't know if y'all heard her say that. She's saying, you guys, I'm over here on TikTok battling because I'm trying to get money for the kids. So um, I guess that money for the kids is going to be for school clothes. But we shall see. She gets sponsorships. So a lot of the times when the kids get something from her, it be from sponsorships. Not even be from her, it be from sponsorships. Or like I said, I don't even know if my Dukes is even participating in those activities. I mean, she got 5 kids, so if anything, if she do, they only give one outfit apiece. Now, as far as Hannah and Philip go, I mean, Philip got a busload of kids, so I'm sure they're gonna get them some. But Jasmine's ass, like I said, if you were able to sit up there and say and put it in your mind, just like you were never able to put it in your mind for your kids to do anything for them. I mean, she actually put this on her brain and said, I'm going to go see Cadence graduate. I'm going to DoorDash to make this happen. She actually put it in her mind and made it her business to do this. Follow me. But when it pertains to those children or anything that comes to them, it's always an excuse, and she acts like she don't get it. I'm not a nitpicker. I'm not going to nitpick with you. I'm not going to find things about you to talk about. No, I'm going to talk about what I see. And what I see is this. If you find time for what people do, make time for what they want to make time for. So she made time to go out of town to go see Chrissy's daughter graduate. And her and Chrissy haven't even been talking. Ain't even been shooting the shit. She ain't been a part of Cadence' everyday life other than YouTube. But she made it her business. She cleared her schedule and made sure that was her top priority to get to where she was going. But yes, she got daughters that's right there, 3 of them. with braids hanging out of their damn head, off about to fall off of their damn, and she act like she don't get it. Nah, so what you guys don't want me to do? Bitch, I don't want you to do anything that I tell you to do because you are your own person. You should have your own mind and you should operate the way that you want to as to how you feel. But I'm gonna always get my observation. I'm a commentator and people here want to hear what I have to say. So that's why I'm here. You look like a fool. If nobody else is gonna tell you, I am gonna tell you. There ain't shit play about that shit. If you're gonna be taking pictures and using your kids for monetary gain, the least that you can do, all of y'all could do, is make sure y'all's kids look like something. Even Peach's stupid ass is walking around here. You could look like however you want to while you challenging EK, because both of you bitches ain't shit. Not either one of yous. Not one of you. I don't give a damn how much money you make right now, you still ain't shit. I don't care how much you say you do for your kids, you still ain't shit. Because there's no way in hell that I will sit up here and come to my public platform and tell y'all that the father of my children, he raped me, and I'm parading around with his funny looking ass or his, I was about to say something else, and think that shit is cute. Now, ain't shit perfect in my life, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna tell you straight the fuck, like, I would never monetize no damn ignorance. I would never monetize no struggle ass situationship, entanglementship, or no baby daddy, baby mama shit, because it's ignorant as hell. Especially when there's children involved, you should want to conduct and move yourself a certain way. And these women don't give a shit. They will use their kids for monetary gain, and their kids walking around with their hair matted to their head, like they not loved or cared for. How you gonna walk around here talking about you got a big bag, but you don't even want to show your kids because they hair matted to their shit. It's matted to their scalp. You won't even sit down long enough to even try to find out or figure out how to comb your own kids' hair because you too busy doing what you want to do, and that's not nothing. I wish I would. You can't convince me that money's making you happy when you looking older than what you're supposed to look. I don't think that no money that's making you happy should make you look like no old ass woman in the face. It look like you got more years on you than you do. You looking like you should be like you somebody's grandma right now. And you ain't got no grandkids. That shit is sad. I would not be sitting up here boasting and bragging about a bag that's having me have bags. The fuck? Unless it's for a good reason, a good cause. And unless my kids is benefiting from that shit, not no fucking Disney, bitch. I'm sorry. Nope. I think she got kicked out of Disney, honey. She had to give it a break because, she used to stay off in that thing. Now all of a sudden, and then she stopped for a long while. I think they probably told her she needed to listen. Because you're not no good representative. Like, how you walk around with money in your hand? If you want to walk around here looking like Bozo the Clown, if you want to walk around here looking like a sideshow Bob, that's you. Be ignorant. Go ahead. You are showing your ignorance, and that's cool if that's the way that you want to be. But your kids walking around here looking at, I mean, she said that she wants somebody to pay her $1,500 to braid all of those kids. It's somebody that's gonna do something, whether you think that they should do or they stupid for doing it. It is what if that's what they feel like they should do to try to get their business up or to get some type of clientele or whatever. You don't know why people do what they do. And it's not for you to know because that's their business. But I'm telling you straight like this, you ain't finna tell me that I gotta pay you this amount of money. I gotta go get all of this hair for all of these kids. I gotta be crammed up in this little bitty ass room with your kids that probably ain't bathed in a week or two. You wouldn't know because you've been battling for all those weeks and you ain't bathed either. In the closet, only God knows what that closet smell like. A person that gets out here and splurge with their money could never, you could never make me feel no type of way. If you out here splurging with your rent money, you should be ashamed of yourself, honey. Because I'm not finna show you no money that I'm gotta pay my rent with and tell you that I'm balling because bitch, no, I ain't. That money is for my rent. You should be ashamed. You should be even more of your, I mean, like, this is, The reason why Peaches had to get somebody to pay her that amount of money to get her kids' hair done is because they have been sitting around that house with wood the whole time with their hair unkept. Gorgeous is the only gorgeous little girl in that house, and that girl ain't got no goddamn edges on her head. I mean, like, it makes me wonder, like, I know that her and Tracy's relationship ain't shit, and it still ain't. But what kind of relationship do you not want one with Gorgeous? Because what kind of she does not have a relationship with that girl, and that's her only daughter. You would think that a mother that only has that one daughter, that girl would be with her all the time. I mean, she got all them damn boys. Why would you want your one daughter to be around all those boys all the time? Like, even if they are her brothers, so what? Why would you want your little mini me with you? It's giving like it's giving like she's gonna have she's gonna be one of those black mothers that are jealous of her daughter. Gorgeous is a gorgeous little girl, but Gorgeous ain't got no mama. That lady is running around here making a fool of herself or inside of the closet doing shit that little kids should be doing. I don't give a shit what nobody say. I see why people get addicted to that shit over there, because you see all of that sparkling shit. You see all of that shit shining and popping up and going here and going there. Yeah, that's what keeps them up. That's why it's there. It's there for that particular reason right there, because motherfuckers that don't know no better is going to sit on that shit all damn day doing that shit because they see that shit flying across the screen. They seeing people giving them gifts and all of that. Slaves, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, some people can be slaves to some shit, dude, and she's very much a slave to social media. She says she's the godmother, bitch. You a dumb mother. Fuck her. I mean, you could touch so much money and still not have nothing. I could not sit up here and try to taunt y'all in my chat and tell y'all that I make a big bag, big bank, but I can't show you anything that I did with it. So what, I done made a big bag, big bank, but y'all may still have more than me and have less than me because y'all don't have to manage money properly in order to have more. Just because somebody have more money than you don't mean they have more than you. That's a lie. They can still have less than you and still have more than you, and because they don't know how to manage their money. Poor management. That girl got a poor ghetto mentality. She will always be broke. She can get the money, but she can't keep the money. What good is it? The same thing with Jasmine's degree. What good is you presenting that motherfucker if you ain't gonna go use it? That's just like a person pulling a gun out and ain't gonna squeeze it. It's pointless. Okay? You can't parade yourself around calling yourself phenomenal, but you are neglecting your kids. Like, you have no connection. Like, the only connection and interaction they have is with Wood. And then you get mad at that man because he wants to go out on Mother's Day and Father. Bitch, he's both. You don't deserve that. I don't even think you say you want flowers. Why do you think you need flowers? And if he believes that he don't have to, I mean, to each his own. Everybody got their own beliefs when it comes to these holidays. And if he say that he shouldn't have to celebrate you because you went out his mother, because that's what he believed, then. But he could at least take his children, though. Okay, period. Even if that's how he believes about Mother's Day, that you're not his mother. The only mother he should celebrate is his mom. Well, he has kids by you. They don't have money. So if he have the money, then he should take his kids to go get you something nice. And if that's flowers or a card or a gift, then so be it. But you can't get mad at him if that's how he believe. That's how he been believe. That's not something that you just 20 years you've been with somebody. You ain't just now finding this shit out now. You ain't been getting that. So that explains why she don't get shit for Mother's Day, because she's not his mother. Some people actually do believe that's the way that they rock on that day. So whether you believe it or not, some people celebrate how they want to. Y'all could believe in this tradition shit if y'all want to and follow by it and abide by it. So be it. But everybody picks their own things the way they want to. So if he say that he's only celebrating the mother that gave birth to him because that's what it is, okay, cool. But take your kids and go get your baby mama or your wife, not your baby mama, the mother of your children, something nice for Mother's Day. But then maybe you don't feel like you've been a mother to your children, so maybe you don't feel like you're deserving of it. Even if you feel like you are, that's you. He don't feel like you are because bitch, he's always at home with y'all's kids. And he is. Whether he is watching them or not, or they're watching themselves, he's still there. Throwing a ring out that you bought out on the highway that came from Walmart, bitch. Go or out of the gumball machine, out of the candy, what's that damn popcorn that we used to eat with the prize in the box? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Cracker Jack box. You got your ring up out of there. Who cares about you throwing it off the highway? You paid for it. You just gonna go pay for another one. Duh. Bitch, it wasn't no diamonds in that ring. Girl, I could have made that ring for you. Want me to make you one right now? Let me go find a key ring real quick. See if I can put some rhinestones on it for you. I might got a key ring. And girl, we could make it work. And the hell, if it don't fit, bitch, all we gotta do is just squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it until we can get the right size, girl. Because he ain't buy you no ring, so we not finna play those games. Y'all be making fools of yourself. Like, why? What's the point? If your nigga ain't shit, bitch, he ain't. Because I'm not gonna put nobody up on a pedestal that don't deserve to be on one. You ain't gonna never hear me do it. Fuck what you think you know, what you have, whatever. You heard what I said. I'm not gonna ever have a whole lot of money in my pocket. You gonna see the same wig that's sitting on my motherfucking head for many moons of years. You could talk about it. You might have length in it just like Legendary's hair. But when you see that one, that's walking. I don't know what he over there doing. When you see that other one back there in the back, honey, you gonna see them looking like something that I don't give a shit what I look like, but just know. Just get it together. What's wrong with these people? Because something wrong with them. If you have the money to do it, then do it. It's a shame that you have to call somebody in to take care of your kids when they're your kids. I don't give a damn how much money that you got and you able to spend it. This bitch takes it and throws on unnecessary things. If I had money, that money would be tied into some money that's going to make me more money. I mean, it's going to keep coming, accumulating. I'm not going to ever just sit up here and tell you that I have this and that's all I have. I'm not going to come over here and show you my rent money because that rent money is going to be gone here in 5 seconds. It's gone. You got $5? Okay. You got 5 pennies? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I think that really and truly social media needs mental checks for people because we got a lot of psychotic, sociopaths, psychopaths. I could be one if you take me there. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I might be one of them. I might be talking about myself, or am I? Don't you worry about it. Let's keep going. But all of these mothers as a collective have gotten on here and showed they black natural asses for nothing. They have exploited their children. They have exploited themselves. They have exploited their bum ass baby daddies and shit. Bitch, I would never. This is my shit. If anybody else wants something outside of this disconnect, they're going to have to go get it, baby. I promise you won't come from me. What I look like giving somebody a platform to embarrass them, because that's what a lot of these females have did. They done made these men platforms to be completely, totally embarrassed. And then it just ran off with the plug, just like Chris ran off with the truck. Jasmine probably still making the payments on it, Lord. I didn't think about that. And it's probably why she started DoorDash, because when that DoorDash start coming in there, when she started thinking about some extra money and some extras. I'm just thinking. Yep. Shameful. Just sad. Just sad. Personally, I would hope I bought a piece of. I'm trying to tell you, I'll buy a piece of land. I'm not too keen on the what they call that shit, crypto shit, so I can't get into something that I don't know nothing about. And just because somebody might try to give you the game, they might sell you the wrong game because they don't want you to get no money. So I'm not into that type of stuff. I have to look into that and actually see into that and actually put money off into that if I want to. But I would start my own business. Fuck that. I would just start my own business. My own business, meaning that I could turn key in that and I could lock the key. I could open the door, lock the door, and can't nobody shut me up out of there but myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one that's got the key and hey, the master key and all of that. With this situation here, we are in partner program and people don't know what to do and how to do it, so they be losing their shit. I believe that the reason why Peach's ass ain't been over here is because something done happened. Because honey, this is supposed to be her main thing, and honey, she been all over there TikTok and trying to take over and shit over there arguing with people's kids, honey. If that would be one of my nieces and nephews, honey, I would have come over there and battle you and tell you. Let me tell you something, baby shark do. Let me tell you something real quick. You better get yourself together. I mean, just shameful. You got a person that makes a lot of money and still not happy within herself at all for shit. That's what I'm saying. Money don't make you happy. It takes care of money problems, but not mental problems. And she's mentally unstable as hell. I've never seen anything like it. But I mean, thanks to social media, we get to see a lot of characters out here that are weird as hell. And she's one of them. But back to Baby Beluga, because I mean, she done found her a new seat off in California, Florida, and she should be touching down back in Texas pretty soon because it's calling her. I mean, she all up here with it. She all up here with it. She itching for a scratching, and she scratching for a itching. She gonna be back on her best bullshit. I'm gonna pray for AJ because that little hate that she have in her heart for him all of a sudden, or the little no fuck it, the little act that she's putting on to make him feel some type of way, trying to make him emotional so that he can beat her ass one day. Yeah, I said so he can beat her ass one day. You say you're set up to be an emotional man, it's not good. And just because a man grows up with just his mother does not make him just an emotional man. That's not always the case. But an emotional man comes from a woman like her. And that's just real talk because she tried to break him. Mm-hmm. Let him do things that he's not supposed to be doing and then insult him about it. The way that you are as a parent will reflect in your children. And sometimes that is not always the case because you can come from a good household and still be a rotten ass tomato. All by yourself with no help. That doesn't mean that your daddy was off into the streets and you because you were off into the streets. That just means that you probably came across somebody that influenced your weak ass mind, and that's just what you decided to do. It is what it is. So, sometimes we can blame the parents because it does start from at home, but you also have to understand. I think I seen Wait For It in here and I didn't speak to her. Hey, Wait For It. I just thought about that. You know, I'm curious as to how she got there. The truck, well, you know what? I don't know. She got her raggedy ass the last time. That time that she was playing like she was homeless off in that car with those kids, that bitch was driving back the whole entire time. She was driving back to Texas. That's why she was in that car the whole time. And she was just making pit stops and shit. And then she was getting hotel rooms on Wolf's Dime while she was traveling back to Texas. The same shit that she probably drove to Florida or California, but then I don't know how far that is for Texas. So let me know that. Don't let me get the line. Y'all think she might have flew? She might have flown. But I just wouldn't play with my life like that. I wouldn't gamble with myself like that or with my freedom, especially when I know I got a PO that can come see about me. And if I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'm gonna be in trouble. And especially if I know I got bitches that's gunning for me on the internet, like she claimed that bitches are gunning for her on the internet, I don't think that I would be doing such dumbass shit like she's doing. But if she wants to get locked up, because she's so hard, remember, she did Hard Time. She was like fucking Will, what's his name? Ferrell, what's his name? Will Ferrell? Yeah, she was like him doing Hard Time and shit with Kevin Hart. She came out with her braids out. She thought she was just, yeah, I was the only one that committed a crime in there. I said, yeah, that's when I know this bitch don't lost some motherfucking mind. Cause bitch, you in jail. Everybody in there that you had encounter with did a crime. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. Oh shit. I said, man, you can't make this shit up from one day to the other because this bitch is slow. That's a 22-hour drive. Well, honey, I don't think that lazy Will is gonna do no shit like that. I don't think she able to stomach being out that long for 22 hours in no damn car. Now, how long do it take to get to Florida though from Texas? I don't think that it take that long because we right close knit, like, cause yeah, we kind of like close knit in a way. So it's not really that far for, it's about 14 hours to Georgia from here. Trust me, I know. I rode that motherfucker before. So from Texas to Georgia, it's probably a little bit shorter. And also from Florida, yeah, I think that little ride a little bit shorter. But hell, who's to know? Shit, she did it with that U-Haul. She's a driver. She's a truck driver. She need to be a truck driver. You remember she drove that U-Haul from Florida all the way to Texas, remember? She did all of this shit by herself, so honey, ain't no telling. Hell, 22 hours might not be too much for her. But I doubt it. Is that right? Is it up to me, honey? Because, honey, I'll tell you, honey, I ain't even worried about baby Beluga because baby Beluga can come flashing up out that water. And you know what? Her baby daddy over there getting all those views over there. She got to make sure whatever she come back with, she come back too legit to quit. He over there racking up 40K over there with his sugar mama over there. I mean 40K. I said, look at it. She gonna get jealous like she did before. She should get jealous about them numbers. I don't know why people get jealous about numbers, but they do. And then when they do dumb shit to get try to get the same ones. I mean, for whatever reason. So she's gonna use her baby to get those views. That baby she didn't want, the baby she wanted to get sucked up out of her. Yeah, she's gonna use that baby. I mean, this is just so fucking sad. I really have to collect and gather my thoughts about some shit because for you to be that fucking pathetic and carry a baby inside your belly and you don't want it, don't love it, and you gonna monetize, you gonna exploit it and get money off of it, I can't rock with that shit, dude. I just can't. Like, it just makes me, like, as a mother, it just makes me want to. Yeah, and then not only that, let's talk about it because see, she's in her last stages of trimester, whatever. She's in her third trimester for sure, but she's in her last weeks about to have that damn baby. That bitch is not supposed to be away from no doctor to be able to give, for her to be able to give birth. She's not supposed to be away. That bitch supposed to be having weekly appointments and all types of shit, and we ain't heard nothing or nada. Just like she ain't been taking her prenatal pills, ain't been taking care of herself, nothing. But she swears she having a healthy baby. How you know? You ain't seen it yet. And those tests was ran while you were pregnant, bitch. There's going to be many more to be ran while that baby's out of you, dummy. The testing's not over yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That baby ain't going to be vaccinated either. Because remember, she's going to make sure she sees to it that they don't be vaccinated. And you know what? You have to make sure every so often they give you like a little time period or whatever. You have to keep putting this documentation in order for you not to want your kids to be vaccinated. So they do have that off in Texas to where you can't deny vaccinations and shit like that or whatever. And I think I looked up over here too, that you can do that shit here too. But you have to make sure when a certain time comes rolling around that you have that information in there so that that could be accounted for. And it happens so often to where you have to do it. So you mean to tell me that this bitch is doing all of that, but she couldn't do all of that to see to it that she kept her kids in her care because she didn't want to. She wants to be a free bird. Understand what I'm saying? She wants to be a free bird. That bitch wants to go cluck in peace. That's why the first 3 are gone, and she's going to do everything in her power to see to it that the last 3 get taken. Zolo gets on your nerves, honey. His hair felt the same way, and that's why I decided to disappear off that motherfucker to where he have to spray paint it on there. And he says that everybody's jealous and hate. I say, no, sir. I don't want no parts of you or nobody that's like you. You make me cringe, and I will be in jail. Yeah, I would be in jail. Oh, yeah, I would definitely be in jail. I would definitely deck your motherfucking ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be in jail, sweetheart. Because he just disrespectful. Ain't no telling what, like I said, ain't no telling what be going on, what don't gonna be going on over there. Like I said, people put on the front for the camera. Of course, a person can make you get on and say this and say that. I did it to Tina all the time. I'm just saying. He need to go find him some business and leave that lady alone. But if she like it, I love it. She so it's all good. I mean, he got her standing up in the kitchen, bent over the counter, looking at the damn phone at the comments while they on live and shit. Like, what happened to y'all's table? Y'all don't got one? I thought people sit down and eat at the table and shit. Why y'all standing up at the counter, bent over at the counter and shit and all of that? I mean, they had their little chairs. Remember, they had their little chairs and stuff and whatever, whatnot. People are gravitating to that channel because of the age difference. So that's why they're getting so much traction over there. And I can dig it because they're called the odd couple. So when you see somebody that, okay, if I see somebody that's around my age with somebody that's around my grandma's age, you damn him, I'm about to tune into that shit. Because what the fuck? Is she about to bake that boy a cake, a birthday cake, or is she about to give him some? Yeah, I would be intrigued too. So yeah, he been racking up over there, and yeah, that baby mama ain't gonna be digging that shit. She got to come back with a vengeance, honey. So she got to come out with some. Just keep Gerard's name, please. Yeah, all the way out the fuck your mouth, please. If you done, I seen she posted something about some new beginnings. Well, let it be that, and let the new beginnings be you not mention Gerard. Please and thank you so much because I mean, why are you doing it in the first place? He don't want you. Yeah, what do you think in your mind he do? He does not. If that's giving a man wants you, bitch, I would never want a man to want me like that. He can go suck a dick. Now, you can't make this shit up. But hey, they are getting attraction because they're an odd couple. I could dig it. I tune into that shit too because it's very interesting to see a woman that age dealing with something like that. Because but that's just me. I can't expect for that woman to operate and move like just because I don't like that type of. I wouldn't consider him to be a roughneck. He's a bum. He wouldn't be nowhere where he's at right now if it wasn't for a baby beluga. If she wouldn't have picked his raggedy ass up from the shelter, Donna wouldn't have never met him. I think Donna was lonely, honey. You mean tell me all those Chicago men out there, you didn't want one of them? You don't want to fool them or nothing? Because should you say you like a roughneck? Because, honey, I'm just saying. He over there drawing his hair on and shit, talking shit, and his hair leaking. How you going to be over there talking shit and your hair leaking in the food? You over there spray painting and drawing your hairline on. My son would be over, I'm telling you. Because what is we doing? I mean, I understand that everybody deserves to be loved by whomever they want to be loved by. I understand there's a lot of older women that date younger men, and there's a lot of young men that date older women, and it is not uncommon. My mom and my dad are they're not the same age. My mom's older than my father, not by a long, not a long, many years, but it's some years between them. You know, um, my husband's grandmother. She's around probably, well, I ain't gonna say because she's older than Donna now, for sure. Um, she had a younger man that's old enough, probably around my father's age, but his grandmother's probably often not probably. His grandmother's in her 70s, pushing 80. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Sure enough. Damn, yeah, it's been over a decade. She's around that time when I was, yeah. So yeah, she's about shit. She got her young man. I mean, it just depends on what you pick though. Cause damn, ain't nothing wrong with that woman wanting her young man, but that young man, oh yeah, it's something wrong with that. I'm looking at her like we need to get her. She's suffering from Alzheimer's over there. She's getting dementia. Cause ain't no way in hell. But people like what they like, and maybe she do like him. Maybe she like him. If they like it, I love it. I just know it's some foolish shit. I mean, and them comments be something else. Them comments be on fire, honey. They be asking him, is that his mama? Is that his grandma? And you know, if they been tuning in, they be trolling and shit. But at the same time, though, they be having some very questionable questions. But I know one damn thing when they asked his ass about AJ, he need to keep it respectful because that little boy ain't did shit to him. He didn't do nothing to him. That little boy didn't do nothing to him. No, he didn't. So he does not deserve to be treated in such ways. He does not deserve to be if somebody asks you a question about your son, because I'm gonna say he your son until we find out otherwise, because you ain't trying to find out. And he is. So I don't give a shit what you say, no way. Y'all short, you got your whole body, your head, your everything to me. That's just from what I see. And I know my eyes is messed up and I need some glasses, but I can still see what I see. Okay. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Just when you thought it was some deadbeat ass fools out here that are dudes. Just wait till you meet some moms. It's like that. I mean, deadbeat on the run. Cause she damn sure, I don't know if she's running or not. But I don't think that I would have a case, even if it's not nothing to me and I know it ain't shit. But it should be something because of the allegations and the accusations that was placed on my name. I don't think that I would be packing up going nowhere out of town if those people still need to come talk to me. I don't think that I would be doing it if I have an open case. Cause I mean, something that damn serious is not gonna be closed that damn fast. It's just not. Unless they just don't give a shit and they just did it. So CPS done came knocking at your door, have been looking for you. They finally find you. No cases is closed that quick. Some of them are, depending on what the accusation is. If you tell them that the kids ain't being fed and they come see the kids is big and round, they're like, well, shit, what kids was you talking about? Yours? Oh. And they see his food in the refrigerator, they're going to close it out the next day. It depends on the allegation that's made towards the individual. It determines on how long that case is going to stay open. Not only that, you have to also understand that those people also not only talk to you, they interview people around you that also are involved in those kids' lives as well. And that includes other family members if they are around other family members. That also includes school personnel, like the teachers and the stuff like that. Yeah, both of them are. Hmm. Both of them ain't shit. So that's why I'm saying he's gonna have to get it how he lives. So is Kalani. Kalani does not have a good role model for a mother or a woman. She's not a good role model as a woman or a mother at all. At this point, I can't even really sit here and tell you that I find anything at this point about Olivia that's there's not nothing that I could say about Olivia at this particular moment that I could say to you that I could believe that's in good standings at all. Any mother that's willing to abandon her kids because of her own feelings towards a man ain't shit. Any woman that's willing to sit up there and lay on her back and say what she can't do for her first set of kids but keep making more ain't shit. Because how is it that you're simply able to tell the judge or able to tell people that you're not able to afford all your child support, but you keep laying on your back to have babies that you would have to support? Identical to her. I mean, he got the poses and he's a clock and the T and like a girl. And then she wants to scold him for allowing him to be her best little buddy and allow him to be free when that camera's not rolling. And then she wants to get on his ass when he does things in front of us when no, we're not going to do that. You're not going to confuse him and then try to make it seem like he's the confused one because you're an idiot. That bitch is an idiot. Going live here and there just to let somebody know that she's alive, like this shit right here in the corner of her mother's house. All we would have to do is go back to the last time that she escaped Texas and went to where she went to. She did the same number off in a corner somewhere, off into a room. That same little thing with that homeless situation where she was staying with her roommate. I still believe that that roommate was Jen. Or wasn't it found out to be Jen? Or if it wasn't her, I'm going to say it was Jen the whole entire time. That whole little situation was just weird and it was made up. I mean, it was just like, it was like a new scene it was like she had her scenes all calculated before she did them. And she just went along with them as they came. Oh, you guys, I'm homeless and I'm in my car. The bitch ain't never been homeless a day in her fucking life. Not one time. But she might end up being homeless if she keeps speaking into, she's cursing herself. So she just might end up that way. She just might end up going back to Texas and she just might be evicted out that place that she's staying in. With all of the roaches that's packed up in the boxes. That's if she didn't move already. Because she's been MIA for about a week now. Oh, yeah, she's cammed up. This is where she's at. She cammed up yesterday in her mama's house. Forget Jasmine. Jasmine was just over there in her little whim attire. She was a Flintstone yesterday. Okay. She had a little bun up and her hair down in the back, all down her ass and shit. All right now. All right now, look at you. Okay, God bless you, sir. All right, now let's go on over here. Mm-hmm. Girl, Jasmine look like she got a pregnant belly. Hold on, I need to look at that. Hold on just a second. She look like she got a little. Nah, for real, Jasmine. What's up, man? So you trying to lose the weight, sweetheart, but it looks like it's sticking. What in the what? I done already told y'all, man. Hey, if you like to eat, don't you stop eating because you like to fucking eat. You should never let somebody troll your ass into doing anything that makes you happy. So if you like to be happy and you like to eat, then bitch keep eating. And if you get big, then you just get big. Embrace yourself. But y'all want to lose weight for the wrong reasons because people talk about you, not because you want to lose weight because you want to lose fucking weight, or because you want to beat the other bitch and then you still losing. You're still big. You're still big. Okay, it's okay. Embrace that shit. If you are a thick girl, embrace that shit. What the fuck is your problem? If you like to eat, you like to eat. Why would you be putting all of that stuff in your body just to keep eating? Evidently you want to keep eating, so just keep eating. Eat what you like to eat. Just eat it in you eat stuff in moderation. That's it, that's all. If you don't mind it, then why are you worried about somebody else minding it? Why are you trying to alter what you look like to appease somebody else? I wouldn't give a fuck. If I was a big girl, bitch, I'm gonna be big. If I want the whole golden corral at my table, bitch, I'm gonna eat all of it. And I'm gonna go back for seconds and even fourths. What's your problem? Why are you worried about it? But, that's why she keeps getting small and then keeps getting big. She likes to eat. To eat on. The fuck? You keep pumping all of this stuff in your body just to keep looking the same? I would not. That defeats the purpose. I think that's just like smoking to get high. You ain't getting high. So then what you gonna do? Hmm. Hmm. She needs to stop putting all this shit in her body, dude. What's wrong with her? I mean, you can do it naturally if you choose to. Anybody can lose the weight. I know it's hard to get off, most definitely. That's that man. It's hard to get off, but it's easy to get off because all you gotta do is just start eating a lot of shit that you ain't supposed to be eating. And all you know, before you know the week, you've been on gain about 20 pounds, depending on what you eat. You have to exercise. It's nothing wrong with doing shit naturally. Everybody want to put shots and shit in their body. And you see how some of these people walking around here look like damn skeletons and shit. They look like skeletons walking. They you could see their bones. You could see their ribs. Girl, I ain't trying to be walking around here looking like that to look like nobody. That shit is wild. Like, what's up, Adrian? Liv would have to get her children vaccinated in California. Oh, she would have? Okay, so bet. So she's in Florida. Bet. She's in Florida. That's where I thought she was originally. Then I changed it to California. But yeah, I believe that she is in Florida. due to the lines of the what, but she didn't want her baby born in Texas though. Because even though they might have some of the same, whatever the fuck she was talking about, it's something different that they don't have, that they have in Florida that they don't have in Texas. So she want that baby born in Florida. Okay. But yeah, you're right. If she had to get her kids vaccinated in California, then that's not gonna go because she don't want the kids vaccinated in Florida at all. I mean, she don't want those kids vaccinated at all, which is stupid. That's why she's slow. You guys do know that they're putting that off in your body. You guys do know that, right? You know that it does not stop you from getting it. So either way, then stupid. But you also do know that, they do, like I was telling them, that they have this thing to where you have to put in this information every so often about your children not being vaccinated. So before homeboy enters into school, she's gonna have to do it for AJ. Before he enters into kindergarten, she's gonna have to do whatever that is. That documentation is gonna have to be put in saying that he's not gonna be vaccinated. There will be no poking and pricking on him. But Kalani's been coughing since she was born, and she has not stopped. I mean, that girl got the whooping cough. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that, I mean, she hasn't entered into the hospital. I mean, no child is going to continue to keep coughing like that all the damn time, and you're not going to see about what they could be allergic to. The real question is this: when those animals are not around, how often do we hear Kalani cough? A mother that does not care about their kids is not going to go take them to get an allergic allergy test. So they're going to assume stupid shit that they don't know what they're talking about. I believe that those kids, Kalani especially, she might be allergic to animals. She might be allergic to them. Hence why she's always coughing and shit. But dummy, she don't give a shit. Oh, she just got a cold, you guys. You don't know what the fuck she got, but you don't know nothing. Go take her to the doctor, you dummy. This wasn't even going. I mean, like, what woman that's pregnant is not being seen by their doctor every single week? What woman that's pregnant that's about to bust and pop at any given second is not going to be close to where their doctor is supposed to be delivering their baby? Everybody in their right mind knows that no woman should be traveling in their third trimester on no plane, on no train, on no bus, or no fucking car for no amount of hours, because what if you go into labor, you idiot? Boy, she be playing. I mean, when I say gamble, honey, bitch, just go roll some dice. You don't mind taking risks, even with your own life, you don't. So just go ahead and just go full fledged with it, you idiot. Yeah, I think she's allergic. But guess who's gonna keep getting them? Her dumb ass mama. The reason why Olivia had to get rid of those pests is because she was getting notices on that door that they wasn't accounted for. They're part of the lease. Your animals are a part of the lease if you're gonna have them. If they're not accounted for in the lease, you could be in violation of your lease and be violation to get your lease get terminated and get your ass put out. She had to get rid of those cats because they were not on the lease. She wasn't paying for those cats to be there. No deposits was made for those cats to be there. She didn't pay for them, so had to get rid of them. Not because that bitch was moving. Because who gets rid of their cats who gets rid of their animals every time they move? Nobody. Your animals are supposed to be a part of your family, right? So are you leaving? Are you giving away your kids every? I mean, the fuck? No, you're not. You're taking all of your pets with you when you move. You're not gonna get rid of them. You have to pay for them. So if they're dwelling inside of your unit, and they find out that you got pets in your unit that's not supposed to be off in there, you are in violation of your lease. And your lease can be terminated. And they'll give you a certain amount of time to correct that, to get them where they need to go. ASAP pronto. Yeah. Deposits. You gotta pay deposit for your pets. And everybody got to be accounted for on that lease, including your animals. So if you got cats and dogs, hell yeah, they're supposed to be on that lease. And she just be moving and then going to go get animals, and they don't be on no lease. That's why they be getting rid. That's why all of these damn mommies done had. Chrissy used to do it all the time too. Then she have Da Vinci, Gucci, and Prada, and Chanel. Shit, she had all kind of damn dogs, and then she don't have them either. They all done had dogs. I think Jasmine only had Bentley. Yeah, she only had Bentley because, honey, if she had any other dogs, we sure would still be talking about it right now. She's only done had Bentley. But Chrissy had the Da Vinci, Giovanni, Damani, all of them. And they all disappeared. I guess she took them back to the store. Oh, yeah, Sookie needed to go because Sookie was going to end up biting the hell. Sookie was going to end up eating AJ ass. Oh, yes. Over there rattling that dog's cage and throwing shit at that damn dog. I was afraid for AJ getting bit. And if that dog would, and you know what's so messed up is if that dog would have bit AJ, they would have been ready to put that dog down, and it wouldn't even been that dog's damn fault because he's over there terrorizing and taunting that damn dog. So what if that dog? What if Sookie would have bit AJ? Don't you know she would have took him to the damn vet to put him down? All because her terrorizing ass son's terrorizing that he was Sookie. Is Sookie a girl or a boy? I don't know. But Sookie was being terrorized. Sookie was not being treated as a damn dog. You see how big Sookie was being caged up? I ain't gonna say that I'm not no animal lover, but I'm not though. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't a person that grew up with pets and having pets all in the house or outside and shit like that. No. Oh yeah, roaches can cause asthma. They most definitely can. Uh-huh. And she's been living with them and packing them up everywhere that she go. Hey Kelly, did I say hi to you, girl? And then check it. If that girl don't went on vacation to Florida and she still ain't moving into her new spot, girl, don't y'all know those roaches done had a field day inside those boxes? Boy, they can't wait till they get to their new spot. They're gonna throw a fucking party. It's a party, they're gonna be in a list to walk a flock and shit. That was a family dog that needed to be in the home in the yard. And oh, okay, yeah, that dog needed to be free, not caged up like not caged up like that. And she didn't want to do shit. Oh, how about her letting that damn dog just go outside by itself with no supervision? And what if that dog would have bit somebody? That's what I'm saying, dude. Nah, bitches like her don't need no animals because she don't know how to conduct herself or them. She'll mess around and get a dog, an animal put down for absolutely nothing. That's what I'm saying. What if Sookie would have bit AJ? What do you think she would have done? If Sookie would have bit AJ, Sookie would have been at the pound getting put down. But yeah, roaches do cause asthma. Yeah, do. Roaches can cause, bugs can cause a lot of things. Just look up the bugs and see what they do. Shit. They sure can. Especially if you infested with them motherfuckers, hell yeah, they could cause complications and problems. Yeah, they bring issues. That's why it's not good for you to have them. But just because somebody do have them does not always necessarily mean that they're nasty. Or the people next door are nasty. It could be that the apartment complex is fucking nasty. How about that? They don't keep up on their property. They don't care to. They just want their money. And it ain't sending pest control out. And then there probably is the nasty ass motherfuckers that's off in there too, on top of that as well. But you know, some people don't care about their property. They care about the money that they get from their property. So their property is not kept up. It's down. So, you know, yeah, but yeah, they do. Just look it up. But some things can cause a lot of problems for you if they're around you, yeah. So yeah, Roach is having too many of them, and she's infested with them. She's the nest, so they follow her wherever she go. Even when she get into a new space, she thinks she's so cute and funny. I said, this dumbass bitch packing up roaches and leaving the boxes that she's packing up in the house where there's roaches. Who does that? If I'm gonna pack up some boxes that's in my house that's filled with roaches, that's just going to the trash can. I mean, that's just going straight out the door. It's not staying in the house where the roaches is. Everything's going to be shaken and shook, and it's going to be out the door. We're not going to leave nothing that could be something for something to be able to crawl into the box, and then once I open the box, I'm taking the shit right where I don't want it to be. It's going to be right there with me. Then I'm going to have to be fighting them until I get them up out of there. That's if they ain't brought no nest with them, and I don't know nothing about it. Then before I know it, I'm infested again. That was the dumbest shit watching that. It was so dumb watching her pack that damn place up and she wasn't going nowhere. Where is you going? Nowhere. So all of those boxes that she done taped up, they all got roaches in them. They're all going to the new place with her. Dummy. Who the fuck does? Who does? That was some stupid. I said, man, you can't make this shit up. Not you packing up boxes in the house where the roaches are at, and you're trying to escape from them. And then you're going to proceed to leave the boxes in the house where they're at. Not take them to a storage or something. But then the storage where she had her shit out, oh boy, I can only imagine. It's probably full and infested of roaches. Y'all remember she had a storage, right? So the last place I have had roaches too. And it was the bitch next door. It's never you, huh? It's always the bitch next door. Bitch, you are the bitch next door. Bitch, you on both sides. Now, she's an idiot. I'm on vacation, and then she deleted. Then she pops her ass up with a big moon pie face ass yesterday. Hi, you guys. Girl, bye. Girl, where's that baby at? Go give it to a real mother, because you ain't one. I'm so livid that baby got to live. I am so pissed that baby got to be born to you. I am so mad that baby's giving life this year to you. I mean, like, I would want a baby to be born and know that it's gonna be rocked and be loved and be kissed on and shit. Bitch, you are just dead inside. Bitch, you ain't got nothing to give that baby, not even a smile. That even be real. Boy, that baby. I just feel so sorry for that baby. That baby gonna look back at this shit one day and be like, my mama didn't want me. My mama tried to get rid of me. My mama tried to get the baby sucked up out of me. My mama didn't even go to the doctor with me. Didn't even take prenatal pills with me. The bitch just was screwing all kind of men that wasn't my daddy while I was in there. This is the story of that baby, and that baby ain't even touched grass yet. That baby ain't even. I'm just like, girl. And you call yourself a woman? No, you a fucking breeder, bitch. You goddamn mutt. I mean, that baby could be born to somebody that could be really loving, that really wants a baby with them right now. And that baby gonna be born to her, and she just so cold and just dark. No type of rope, no type of nothing. Yeah, that moon pie face. Yeah, that's her new name. She's moon pie, the yellow one. That baby gotta look back at that shit and see all of that trifling ass shit the mama was doing and saying. And she think that shit is cute. One day, that baby that you pregnant right now gonna hate your goddamn guts. I mean, the way that you did this whole little situation was just. I mean, poor little Mimi. I don't even know what to say about that little innocent child that's gonna be born to this fool. All I know is that baby needs to be taken for real, expeditiously. That baby deserves to be cuddled by a woman that they could actually get a connection from. That baby ain't gonna have no type of connection. That baby gonna have all kind of Tom, Dick, Harry, Billy, Bob, Jim, and John's off in there. I already have. So instead, if you want help, then come to me. Shit, I wouldn't blame her. I'm not gonna keep interrupting my life for your sorry ass while you keep laying on your back having babies by these random ass men that you choosing to alienate from their lives. Girl, you got me messed up. Honey, I would never put my mama in that position to have to take on and take care of my kids because I keep laying on my back having more, and then she have to come like I'm a little ass girl because I need a break or I need some help. Bitch, where the daddy at? You mean tell me that I gotta stop my life and come move into your house for a week or 4? Because you need help with that baby? Bitch, since when? I don't know why the real question is, why does her overgrown ass need assistance from her mama? Bitch, you ain't no little girl. Bitch, you big as hell. You don't need your mama to help you. I would tell Olivia to kiss my ass. I'm not coming. Girl, How many times you think I'm finna stop doing what I'm doing to come assist you with a baby that you can take care of yourself, bitch? If you couldn't take care of that baby by yourself, then you shouldn't have been pregnant. I'm not finna stop what I got going on in my life to do you help you. I don't give a damn about that baby and my grandchild. And you know what? Now, Diamond, let's have this conversation. Cause check this out. Cause see, I have to turn this way for a second. Cause see, Diamond, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna go against what I believe, but I'm gonna honor what you think. Cause see, I seen a folded belly. I seen something that seemed somewhat folded, and I was thinking to myself, have the bitch already have the baby or what? What the fuck's going on here? Cause the stomach is looking kind of. But that bitch ain't big like that. Now listen here, now Miss Diamond. Now I know good and damn well that girl ain't that damn big and round like she is shaped like Winnie the Pooh. That girl definitely had a baby off in there, honey. Because if she didn't have one, I know good and damn well we need to get her checked out. Because honey, there ain't nobody walking around here looking like Winnie. I mean, she had the whole belly for it. So I'm not gonna go against how I feel about her being pregnant. It's definitely a baby there. But I'm gonna respect you because I did see something like I seen a weird ass belly, and I was talking earlier, but then I got sidetracked and I got off of the topic as I did with something else, and I still haven't remember what I was talking about, but it don't matter. But it was something that she showed yesterday, Diamond, and I seen that belly, and it looked weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh yes, it did. It looked strange. And I said, what the fuck is that? Like, what's wrong with her stuff? If y'all only seen what I just saw, I ain't even finna show it. This is Olivia right here. No, I ain't gonna show that. Never mind. All right, let's go over here. Hold on. Damn, she got so many piercings in her face, Lord. Honey, I seen a chick on YouTube. I mean, she got piercings in every part of her face. I said, she looking like damn Hellraiser. Honey, I ain't gonna say it's a fake pregnancy because, honey, let me tell you one thing about Olivia, and this is just on some real shit, and it's just off my observation. She's not gonna allow all of these women that's saying that they gonna get their weight down, that she's wanting to be in competition with so bad, she cannot wait until she drop that fucking baby. There's no way in hell this one right here is gonna walk around looking like a big ass beach whale for absolutely nothing at all. Especially if she feels like she got some competition that's telling her, bitch, you fat. You big as hell. You look like you about 1,000 pounds of life. She's not going. Oh, she definitely ain't gonna go towards the women that she feel like she's above and beyond on. She ain't finna let them show up and show out and shit on her. It's not gonna happen. Beluga is definitely pregnant. That's just me. But I respect Diamond, but honey, she's definitely pregnant. That baby's on its way or out. It's already out. But she definitely didn't want that baby born in Texas. So she did this little clever. She thinks she's clever and calculated, like I'm telling y'all. The bitch is not calculated and clever. She thinks she is a dumbass bitch posted that shit on TikTok. I called it. And then she deleted it. I'm on vacation. Look at all weird and shit. And then she just keeps popping in and out shit. Because she wants us to know that she's still alive. Bitch, fuck you. Go on about your business. Bitch, really do run so they can come get your ass and lock your ass up. I ain't gonna lie to you, Dom. I'm definitely with you on that shit. When I seen her stomach yesterday, it looked weird as hell. I definitely did see what you saw yesterday. I ain't gonna tell you I didn't. Even though I believe that she is pregnant, the baby's on the way or the baby's already out of there. Honey, that something looked weird as hell yesterday. I seen it. She showed it. She's like, she pulled up her shirt. Like, girl, don't do that again. Just keep your shirt down. Thank you. Over there looking like Winnie the Pooh. Nah, I don't think she ain't going. She ain't finna let it happen. She say, nope. That girl would have been done and got the most zipping shots. That girl would have been done dropped down 1,000 pounds. She would have been done. She would have been walking around here looking like Ariana Grande. Minus the Grande, because ain't shit large. She would be, She full of shit. So she posted this yesterday. This is the fireworks right here. Happy 4th of July, you guys. Okay. Oh, yeah. And then she also posted this one, which that little girl is going to be bad as shit. She already is. She got a smart ass mouth and everything already on her. Mm-hmm. Just be prepared to get called a couple of bitches from them kids, cause those kids is definitely finna call her all kind of bitches. I mean, the respect ain't gonna be no respect. It's gonna be all disrespect because she's one of those mothers. Well, what am I talking about, mother? She's one of those bitches, those breeders. She'll allow her children to express themselves in any type of way, shape, or form. I mean, they can cuss. They can do things they're not supposed to be doing at the ages they're not supposed to be doing it. Like her mom allowed her to go get piercings and tattoos and shit just as long as she had her consent. She's one of them. So the growing up for those children, if they're around long enough, I don't see it happening. I don't see no kids making it with her teenagers. I don't see it. I just don't. God would actually have to really touch her heart and soul. I mean, he would actually have to. That kind of hurt it. I mean, damn, I almost knocked myself out. Somebody need to knock her ass out. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. She accomplished absolutely nothing during not a damn thing. Not no prenatal care, not no doctor visits, not nothing. The bitch is not supposed to be away from the doctor that's supposed to be delivering her baby. She's not supposed to be out of town nowhere. She's not supposed to be away to where no doctor can fill in for the doctor that's supposed to deliver the baby if they're not available. I mean, it's a lot of things that she think that people are fucking stupid on. But if you're trying to skip out on those doctors because you're trying to, I guess people don't know how certain shit work. Like, bitch, are you stupid or what? I mean, you done already frequented these places before, so do you not know that track records follow you in certain databases and certain databases are connected here? They're connected, bitch. They be connected. In Oklahoma, let me tell you something, and y'all may have it. We have a thing that's called Epic. And a lot of places use that same system, meaning that same system have the same information that another place may have, and it can be pulled up. Meaning that don't matter just because your stupid ass don't went from Texas to Florida, or even from Florida to California, or wherever the hell your ass is at Florida, does not mean that information won't follow your ass there in the database as to what kind of little tricks you like to pull and shit like that, or what type of person they'll be dealing with if they have to come across you or have to deal with your ass. So she done took her ass to Florida to have this baby. Not only that, she had a case that was open before she left there. I have a lot of things that's on my mind that's just running rapid as to when it comes to this broad here. And I was on to something and I got sidetracked again, but it's gonna come back to me. I promise you it will. Because this bitch left out of town knowing that she had an open case. And that makes me wonder why. What makes me wonder if she didn't want to go have the baby where she was supposed to be having the baby yet, because she's afraid that CPS might be showing up there too for that baby. Because she has not been going to the doctor's appointments like she's supposed to be going. And the time we have not heard her going to no doctor's appointment or even mentioning one. So it's given that she had neglected that part of the last of her pregnancy and hadn't been seeing no type of doctor. And then she just going to go have them motherfucker in Florida to avoid whatever consequences that she may have faced when she would have had it if she had it in Texas. That's what it's given. I wonder how long she think that she's going to be able to keep this little charade up and then not catch up to her as to where they're going to get her. And she think that girl, let me tell you something. They don't give a damn about that baby that baby that's coming. They don't give a flying fuck, man. They're not going to care. If she's thinking that that's gonna hold her and keep her head, because she keeps saying, "Oh well, you guys see, I'm gonna have the baby, and I'm gonna have Kalani. I'm gonna have her with me all the time." Hence why she needed double strollers. Nah, bitch, you need to make her ass walk. You don't need no double strollers for her ass to not walk. She need to get her ass out and walk. She put stuff on her registry for Kalani and AJ and shit, a booster seat. I need a booster seat from AJ, bitch. I thought that when you do a baby showers for the baby you pregnant with, bitch, those babies is already here. They already had their time, but you put shit on the baby's registry for them to have, and they got it. The booster chair and the damn I don't know if they got that. I think I'm lying about that stroller thing. I don't think they got that yet, or did they? Running from the lab's ice. She running from something cause see, it's the reason why she didn't want to have that baby in Texas. Everything's in that database, honey. I wouldn't be playing no games like that, but to each his own, bitch. You gonna get your shit handed to you playing those type of games like that on some real shit, thinking that you could try to dodge some shit. If they know you trying to do some shit to try to get off from under something or get over something, your ass is gonna get in trouble for that shit. Yeah, trying to ditch state, and especially how you gonna explain to your PO that you had a baby off of Florida and you ain't supposed to be there? Mm. I wonder if there's something wrong with that baby. She ain't gonna tell us. Ain't gonna get it from her. We'll have to just see the baby, and if she shows it, and see if something's wrong with it as it gets older, as the baby gets older and comes, and we see the baby come around. Oh, well, guess what? She can run, but she definitely can't hide because see, here's the thing. Once her name is entered into the system, even when she has that baby, no matter where she has it at, they'll be able to find her ass. It don't matter who she's running from. So and it does, and CPS is connected. It's all connected. It don't matter where you go to, whether they call it DFC, DF, or whatever the fuck they call it other place, DFAX or whatever they call it other places. We call it CPS, Child Protective Services. It don't matter who she's trying to run from. If they want her, they're gonna come get her no matter where she's at. They can have the people where she's at get her ass, hold her ass till they get her. So if she's running or if she's hiding from any open ex trafficking or whatever the case may be, she can run all she wants to. They're gonna get her ass if that's what they want to do. If there's any type of solid proof or evidence that anyway they came to her house, they ain't got her. So what would she need to run for? That would be my next question. What would she need to run from something that was already presented to her? They already talked to her. They already came to her. So what else would it be? What else would she need to run from? I mean, because if they found any type of evidence as to what the accusation, what the allegation was, then she would be not where she's at. She wouldn't be running. She would be hemmed the fuck up. She would be locked up. But I'm not gonna say that she's not running from something or someone. I'm gonna say that she definitely neglected her last part of her pregnancy, and that plays a part. When CPS is definitely gonna be contacted because why the fuck you ain't been coming to your doctor's appointments and you supposed to be coming? We supposed to be seeing you every week. We ain't seen you since 2 months or 3 months ago. Now all of a sudden you want to where you popping up having a baby somewhere else? That shit's wild. She was signed up for government. Yeah, that's all the babies are for. The babies are for benefits, not for loving and caring for them. She don't really love and care for those babies. Those babies are for benefits. That's why when Ryan and Christian and Raya got taken away from her, she had to replace them with others so then that she can continue to keep reaping the benefits as to what she was receiving that she no longer receive no more because she don't have those kids no more. So she had to go ahead and have AJ, Kalani, and then when she found out that that baby was a girl, because she wasn't fucking with that baby at all, but all of a sudden that girl, it's a girl. Oh, so now I got my 2 replacement girls and I got my boy. I'm good. Oh yeah, now all light brights because I'm gonna make sure that I find men that are biracial or men that are not black. She most definitely is running from gamer baby because I mean, why would you sit up there and tell somebody that they have a baby that's not theirs? And then not only that, you have this man telling his mother that he got a baby on the way, and this mother has conversed with you in some type of way, or y'all done had some type of interaction or whatever the case may be. Oh yeah, bitch, you better run. And he wasn't letting off. I think it may be something wrong with that baby. Yeah, Shonda. I mean, let me not say that. Lord forgive me.
I mean, but I feel you. I follow you, Shonda, but I don't want nothing to be wrong with it. But I think something may be wrong with it due to the fact that bitch ain't been seeing nobody. She ain't seeing nobody for nothing. She's not going to no doctor's appointments or nothing. So just think about it. Oh, so when she's just going to ladies, she's just gonna pop up at a hospital and just have the baby. And she's gonna make sure that the people that were seeing after her, let's just say they found something. But she still can't run. She's stupid. Oh, she's a dumb bitch. Cause check it. No matter where she's at, if it's in them for them to find her, and if they looking for her ass, and if they have it in the system to where even the doctors call CPS on her ass, and they say if this woman has a baby anywhere else, alert us. It's already in the database. How dumb can you be? That's just like when I hear people say that people be thinking that they can get over on government assistance. There's no such thing. You got to be a fool if you believe that in your mind. It is a such thing, but there is no such thing. You can think whatever the fuck you want to think when it comes to that type of shit. But what you have to understand is that all of those government things are connected. They're all connected. All of them are one. They work hand in hand. So you cannot lie to one and not think that they're not reporting to the others. Whether you do it or not, they will. They most especially if you're receiving more than one benefit from the government, they all work hand in hand. It's not one that you can lie to and the other one not know that you're not reporting. They are going to tell you that they are going to tell you what you got going on when you are there for your interview, when you're there for your renewal. They wait to see what you gonna do. That's why they tell you have a certain amount to report this, that, and the third. They already know what you're not doing. They want to see if you're going to be honest and tell them. And if you don't, then you are the one that'll be walking yourself down and lining yourself up for trouble. But there's no way that you can get over shit. Oh, no, you cannot. Your social security, your barcode, your social security number is connected to you. So if that number has been connected to anything that you're not supposed to be doing or that you are doing, do you not think that they can't find that out? You full of shit. That's the fucking government. It's the government. It is the government. You know, some people call them what? How do people feel about the government? So it makes you think that they can't find out what you're doing even if you don't report it. You crazy as fuck. You go to your interview, they're going to tell you. So they say, well, have you did this? Have you been doing this? And you say no. They said, well, I see right here on these dates right here that you was working right here. So you wasn't working? You be a fucking fool to something, and you think that you could lie, you ain't going to be lying about nothing. There's no way that you can get over and under nothing that you think that you can. They may allow your ass to. Maybe you're not important enough at that moment for them to get your ass. Maybe you haven't racked up enough crime for them to get your ass in trouble. Like they want to. Like they want to. Like they want to. Fed. You know? Maybe that's what it is. You just never know. Don't ever think that you're doing anything that's going unnoticed, because everything can be noticed when you think that it's not. And that's just real shit. You never, not nothing is ever done totally under the radar. So if she has anything that she's hiding from, and she goes to go have that baby diamond, those people that are there, that are a part of the same organization, government, they're going to get her ass when she have that baby. So joke's on you, dummy. If you thought that you was running, bitch, who you running from exactly? You ain't running from those people. And then not only that, just wait till you come up on your arrival. You don't know if they have your place being scoped out, waiting for your ass to hit that door so they can beat you there. Man, she's so stupid. I have never seen a dumb individual. I'm lying. There's many of them. She ain't the only one. But you got to be real dumb recording it. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. Let's look at Pie Face real quick before I get off of here. I got other shit to do. What time is it? Girl. Ooh. I could have sworn the last time I looked up there it said 1 hour and 14 minutes. Jesus. But I love y'all, okay? And my kids are straight. You know what I'm saying? They good. They all right. You know, they're normal kids. They know how to govern themselves. They know how to come find me in that other one. Yeah. Oh, anything that most definitely can be tracked, most definitely so. Don't ever think that you're doing anything that you're a girl by. But Moon Pie Fest came live yesterday, y'all. Back in Cali is it with a question mark, LOL. So basically, being sarcastic, you know, it's kind of like making you wonder where I am, but you don't know where I am. But you could say that I'm in Cali, but you don't know if I'm in Cali type shit. Or you could say I'm in Florida, but you don't know if I'm in Florida or not. I could just be moving, you know, because I did show y'all I was moving, right? So she set the shit up into play, right? She set the move up into play. So then that way, if she's absent and we don't see her where we normally see her, she can use that as an alibi. Oh, I've been moving. I moved into my new place. Do the CPS worker know where you moved to? You don't want the people to come looking for you again now, do you? Playing a dangerous game with those people. I wouldn't hide from those people. If those people come looking for me, I'm going to let them find me. I'm going to show them where they can come see me or where they can meet me. Running from CPS, running from Gaber Bay. Running from CPS, running from Gamer Bay, running from her kids. She's just a runaway. She's a fugitive at this point. I hope, well, that ain't the right thing to say. I was about to say, I hope they do. I hope they don't find no drugs in their baby system. But if she had, boy, oh shit, I got sidetracked again. Man, she looked high as shit on that goddamn, she looked like she was duded in the bitch. I said, damn, bitches, you high or what? Did you have a baby and you already done smoked you a blunt? Let me find out. Girl, you must have been smoking you some high power shit because, bitch, you like you was high. I don't give a shit. You like you was high to me if you weren't. You look like you were. Okay, after a while. Here she is right here. Here's Moon Pie Face.
You know? What happened?
Oh, look at her.
Come here. Come here. Come
Back
here.
up, back up.
Did you hit her with that? Okay, listen. The lady's gonna get mad because you don't give me those right now.
The lady, you mean who?
These are hangers. You
Look
don't
how she's swallowing though. Why you swallowing so hard like that? What's wrong? What's wrong with your throat?
toys.
Just
Okay.
watch her. She's swallowing all hard and shit all deep. I hope that baby don't have no drugs in it, but if it do, hey.
No, baby. You can't.
Look at her.
Go ask her if you can play with the hangers. I'm gonna tell you no. No, they're not toys. I told you no toys. Okay?
A lady or your sister
What
a
is
lady.
this? This is not fit you. Look, that's not fit you, girl. It's not gonna fit you. It's not gonna fit you, please, on me. Girl, piece of chill. Hold on, guys. Let me piss off. I gotta get.
Hey, she said, go ask that lady if you can play with her hangers. Who the fuck is who is that lady? Who is that lady? Hold on, y'all. Well, don't come in here complaining. I told you to get on that, get on my massager. But you won't do it, so I ain't trying to hear it. Anyways, that's what I was talking about before I was rudely interrupted. No, but shit, let me have get off of here. Because I'm getting a headache. Yeah. Anyways, we might have to do a part 2 because we might need to go ahead and walk. Okay, this is 42 minutes now.
I gotta put these hangers up. Can I get a position? I see you in your car.
Girl, all we kept seeing was this. It was just a little black screen. A little black screen, y'all.
Really?
There she is.
Thank you. Girl, try, honey. Try.
You ain't tried to clear that mustache, though.
She was so sweet. She was such a beautiful soul. Oh my gosh.
She look worried. Don't she look worried to y'all? I would be
But
worried.
yeah,
I would be worried too if I had an open CPS case about ex trafficking, because that shit would just blow me. Like that would make me feel all kind of fucking ways or whatever. And then, but then again, no, it wouldn't, because Kel, I know I ain't doing no ex trafficking. So what the fuck am I talking about? But how? But listen, it makes you look good. Makes you look weird when you doing this type of shit. Okay, when you packing up your shit and you moving somewhere and you leaving, even though I know she's leaving because Gamer Bates seems like he's I don't know, y'all. He might be one of them thorough Texas men that might not play them type of games, and he might wanna beat her ass. I don't know. She played a dangerous game. If I don't know who the father of my children is, and I was being a hoe, I'ma say there's potential impossibles. Potential impossibles. Potential impossibles. I ain't gonna tell no man, yeah, you father my child, and I know good and damn well I was being a hoe. No, I'ma say, no, I slept with you, but I also slept with him, and I can't remember. I might have slept with him too. Goddamn it, I'm just saying. I'ma keep it a G. I'ma keep it a buck. If you being a hoe, you being a hoe. If you sit up there sleeping around and protecting, you get pregnant, bitch, you need to be keeping 100, keep it a buck. But what you don't do is when your baby's father, the real one that you said was your baby's father, what you don't do is when you find out he got a whole nother bitch that you put and pin a baby on a man that's not the father because you don't like rejection. Yeah. And you don't like to be done, you don't like to be one up on, because she felt like the female that she talked about. You say that she got a mustache, I'm gonna say y'all's about to. I think y'all need to just quit it because y'all look like sisters. Okay, now check this shit out. The same way that your daughter is gonna look like Mimi is gonna look like old girl's daughter. When she seen that homegirl popped up out the scene and seen that Joey has been everything that he need to be for that little girl, but not for Kalani, she said, "Oh, nah, bitch. You're not the father anyway. Gamer Bay is. That bitch don't like rejection. So she gonna use anybody and everybody to fill out what she feels like, nigga, fuck you. Oh, since you with that bitch, oh well, I got a new nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying? So since you got her, I got him. So you're not the father, he is. That's exactly how it happened. Gamer Bay was never the father of that child. Possible, potential, potential. Maybe. No. No. He wasn't even a possible potential, because the only person that was around that time, about 10 months ago, was Joey. Okay. And then around that other time, then it was him, other boy. Okay. She pinned and put that baby on that boy because she was mad at Joey. She didn't like the rejection that she received. She didn't like the way that he handled her ass. I mean, when I say he handled the fuck out of her ass on live while she's calling him. She did it to herself because nobody told her to take him off. Did nobody tell her to be off of mute while he was cussing her ass out and reading her rights? Did nobody tell her to do that? She tried to be funny, and while her being funny, he handled her ass. She didn't like that. See, nobody, a narcissist does not like to be called out in front of people because it'll make them upset. Okay. So now you not you finna sit up here and do this in front of my audience and sit up here and call me all kind of, what do you call all kind of bit? What do you say? He was talking shit. I mean, is it still up? Yeah. I mean, we can run it back. Not right now, but we can. He was handling it. He was giving it to her. She did not like that. Oh, she didn't like it. Oh, she didn't like it. So that's when Gamer Bay came in play. She said, you know what? You're not the father. Gamer Bay is. Use that man as a scapegoat, just to use him as a scapegoat because she's pissed at Joey because he's with his other baby mama and baby and not with her in Kalani. And he hadn't been checking. She was pissed. Oh, he could have, he could have told me about that bitch. She was sold on it. Not on the fact that this nigga ain't, he just now seeing his kid and that girl is 2 years old. Not that. No, that wasn't the issue. That wasn't the issue at all. She was mad at the fact that he never said anything about his baby mama. So then that's when she said, you know what? That's some wrong ass shit, man. I ain't finna play with no dude like that because I don't want him to ill me. So I'm just gonna have to keep it honest, man. If I was a hoe, if I was hoeing and going, like Peach said that she was and still be doing. I haven't cheated. Listen, I haven't cheated on my husband in the past 10 years. But we've been together for 20. Wood is the only man that I had sex with. And I say these bitches be forgetting what the fuck they be saying. That's why y'all shouldn't be saying shit at all. It's just sometimes it's just best. Some things is when they say, I understand things when they say, I understand this now when they say some things are just better left unsaid because y'all be making up. You can't make this shit up. But now she planted and put it on Gamer Bay because she don't like rejection and she don't like the way that Joey handled her ass while he was on that phone call because she thought she was funny by keeping it off mute, like she was checking his ass, calling him all kind of this, that, and the third. But now he said, nah, bitch, no, we not finna do what you not finna do, moon pie face ass girl. You ain't finna play with me. She said, nah, he ain't finna do me like that. Oh, and then he have some bitch, and then that's when she start going on the girl. That's when she start going like that girl ain't did nothing to you. That girl don't owe nothing to you. She don't owe shit to you, dude. And that baby didn't do nothing to you for you to call that baby ugly. So when Mimi come out being ugly, then you know why she is this, since you want to call the little girl ain't ugly. The little girl looks just like Kalani. So you call her Kalani ugly then because Kalani looks like Joey and your mama. All right? Kalani looks like Joey and your mama. She looks like a mixture of them two. She does not look shit like you. Sorry. People are saying that AJ look like you. Maybe a little bit, but he looks like his daddy, Zolo. Okay? And the only one that looks like you of your bunch, of your kids that you gave birth to is Robin. Bitch, don't you ever fucking forget it. It's Robin. Robin. The little girl that likes to play football that you won't go support. The little girl that you put out talking about we ain't even finna go there, bitch, because I don't care what she is, because she's young. And as she get older, things may change. And that's not my business even saying it wasn't yours either, you stupid ass cunt. You just mad and miserable in your own fucking life because all you could do is just suck dick. That's it. That's all you good for. Meanwhile, you don't want anything for your own children or your daughter that looks just like you. She is the only one that looks like you out of your kids is Robin. Robin. Christian don't look shit like you. He looks like his daddy. Ryan don't look shit like you. She looks like your dad, your grandpa or your daddy. She like your grandpa on your daddy's side. Kalani don't look shit like you. Sorry, nothing. She's even more paler than you are. She's even more fair-skinned than you are. You probably hate it too. You probably hate her. Probably hate her for that shit. Cause she, yeah. Boy, poor Kalani's gonna be in for a jealous ass mother. A mother that's gonna be competing with her, probably trying to take her boyfriends and everything. Just a sorry ass cunt. Boy, I could see it happening. Ooh, you can gaze into the future. I feel like Raven. I hope that those kids is gone before. And I know this sounds fucked up to say, but at the same time, no, it's not, because this girl's finna go change some peen. She finna go chase some peen, and she gonna be pregnant again. Okay, she's gonna fuck that weight loss, bitch. Fuck you in that. I don't care nothing about it, because once it gets off, you gonna get back dick down again, and you gonna be pregnant again. Because once they start threatening you with jail, because you decide that you bigger than the program, you ain't got to follow what that judge told you to do. Oh, you were supposed to get your kids this summer, wasn't you? You said no. You said no. Not that Gerard said no. You said no. Man, this is a sorry bitch. Ryan has lips, mouth, and shape. That's about it. Oh, yeah, that's pretty it. But Robin looks just like her. Robin is her whole face. Robin has her whole face. Robin has her whole face. Robin has all of this. Robin even has the darks, everything to the T. She just not light like her. But she looks just like her. Identical, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's your twin. Whether you like it or not, hey, I said it. You don't think much of her, but You must not think much of yourself because she looks just like you. I knew when I heard her say in front of those chocolate complected kids of hers that's got some chocolate in them, that's all chocolate, that she wanted the baby to look like the ones that she got. I knew something was disturbed with the bitch then. I would never sit up there and tell my children that I want something that looks nothing like them. I'm not gonna sit there and tell Tristan and Jalen, oh, I wish I had a normal kid. Like, bitch, what? Bitch, what is we doing? Because what is we doing? It's on the same lines of a psychotic ass mother that would say some weird ass shit to their kid or about their kid. For her to think that sports have some type of gender involved, women can play and do whatever the fuck they want to do, just like men can. So if a woman wants to go play football, basketball, baseball, soccer ball, volley, whatever ball she want to go juggle or jiggle something, as long as she's old enough to do it. I said as long as she's old enough to do it, as far as that end part. But if your child wants to play fantasy football, or if she wants to play any type of football or whatever the case may be, you should be supportive of it. But you ain't did nothing with your life other than that play that you collected off of them, exploiting them, and you losing them. You ain't got nothing. I mean, nothing. I wouldn't be boasting and bragging about a play that I could hold up in my hand like this. Bitch, you ain't got nothing. If this shit was to shut down right now, how this bitch gonna pay her bills? Oh, I forgot she come from a long line of money, but no money to help this dummy with a child support that's backed up, that had her ass locked up for how many days? Oh, I guess they don't like her like she think they do. Because I guess they don't like her like she thinks they do. Because they showed an assist with that shit. And all of this is to do what? Going against a court order that's set in front of you because you feel like you bigger than the program, but no, you just a big bitch. That's it. That wants to be rebellious. For what and why? When it pertains to your children, you should never do such things. You should never use your kids at any type of expense to be laughed at or to be like. I want Gerard to really be serious about this and think about the safety of his kids because they're not safe with her. She is willing to ruin their minds. She's willing to ruin them as people, as being good and great individuals. She does not want them to prosper in life because she has not did anything with herself. She does not want anything to be good for them. She wants things to be bad for them. She wants them to have bad experiences because she does not have any good ones. She could suffer all day long and look at us and tell us that she loves them kids. We don't see that. I don't see that shit. Anybody could say anything with a pair of fucking lips. It's the actions behind the words that you spit that mean something. Anybody could say anything. Y'all, I might want something. I'm about to get off of here. Let me see. Oh, it's my sister. So yeah, she needs to get her shit together, but she ain't gonna never get her shit. She's a person that's stuck in her ways, and her ways is where she's stuck in. And until somebody actually make her stand on what she does, like Gerard taking her ass back to court and saying, you know what, Judge, I've done did all that I can with this woman, and I at this point, I don't feel like I can't do anything else, and I'm not going to. So I think that at this point, for my children, I believe for the best interest of the kids, I don't believe that she needs to be able to see them right now. Whether it be supervised or unsupervised, I don't think there should be no type of visitation, period. She has chosen herself over them, and she keeps doing it time and time and time again. And at this point, it's doing something to my children. Okay, it's making my children behave in certain ways that it's causing problems in my household with me and my spouse. Oh yeah, bitch, I'll hand it to you, bitch. See, you wouldn't want to fucking play with me. See, if I was Antonisha, bitch, you would have been out of there alone. Bitch, you would have been out of there a long time ago. Or I would have been out of there a long time ago. Because playing these little games with you, with children involved, it has to be understood that Gerard and Olivia have a lifetime commitment due to the children that they share. It does not matter that he has a wife. That wife can become a divorced one. But when it pertains to being a mother and father, that's a lifetime commitment. That's always a forever thing. She's picking and choosing. There's no picking and choosing when it comes to children. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, come back for the part 2 because I gotta go. The fuck am I doing? Y'all, I can't even see it. Okay, it's 3:45. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna come back for a part 2, Melody. So you go ahead and do what you need to do, and I'm about to go ahead and do what I need to do. Okay. It's 1:36 here. I'm about to see how hot it is outside, and I'll probably put some water in these water guns and go outside and see what it do. I might be lying, because honey, I don't do heat, and I don't think my kids can do heat either. But yeah, especially Jalen. Jalen can't get overheated. If he gets overheated, it could become a problem. But yeah, she needs to get her shit together. She most definitely do need to. Jasmine needs to go stop running around here getting herself all dolled up to go around to have a kids walking around here with they shit all matted to their head and dangling off. So yeah, this is what we'll do. Since I did majority of my talking here, this live, when I do come back, I'm not gonna say when I'm coming back. I don't know if I'm gonna come back today, but if not, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. I'll go back and run those 2 lives back. I'm not gonna do it now because I done talked for almost 4 hours. And my time is up here. I'm pretty sure there's somebody else that's live at this particular point. So I would like for you guys to go see what they talking about. I'm about to get off here and see what I want to get into. And I also need to make a phone call to their father. So yeah, I definitely do need to make a phone call. So y'all have a good day. I hope y'all had a good weekend. If you did celebrate the 4th of July, I hope you were safe and that you had a good time. I hope your kids enjoyed themselves. My kids enjoyed themselves. However, I didn't do shit. You know, I'm different when it comes to holidays. I just don't take I choose not to let how I feel about certain stuff impact my children. So I don't take away anything from them. If I don't participate in certain things, it's just because that's just me. But I'll make sure that my kids always have fun if there's fun to be had. Okay? Most definitely so. All right. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. If I don't come back, I probably won't because I've been on here for almost 4 hours. But if I have enough time to squeeze in, maybe an hour or 30 minutes. But no, because the live that I need to do is going to take longer than that. So I'll just see y'all tomorrow. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. My children are coming around now. All right. Their father is gone. Okay, so it's time for me to get off of here. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this stream. Mama Boo, I forgot to put my likes up that you normally put up for me, baby. I ain't forgot about you, honey. I just been running my damn mouth. However, let me find you, though. Let me go ahead and find you before I get off of here because we're going to keep that up there. All right, so they'll know when they come in here to make sure, please hit the like button all the time if you don't mind, okay? Anybody that I missed that came in that I didn't talk to, please charge it to my head and not my heart. And Mama Boo, I probably missed your thumbs up, but it's, oh. Yeah, I think it's too far up. But nevertheless, yeah, hit the thumbs up for me, okay? I appreciate y'all's time. It was my pleasure. I hope it was yours as well. Thank you, Diamond. I appreciate you chiming into the chat, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Please don't be a stranger, and I do appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. I'll holla. I'll see y'all later.